out of my chair, will you?
No, this is my chair now.
But, no, stay in your lane.
I'll
Right.
stay over here with my happy baby. Look at him. Hey.
Well, you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But welcome one and all. Sorry we're late. I had adulting to do. I'm sorry. Trying to keep money in my pocket and a roof over my head. Excuse me.
Nobody's judging you for it, sweetie. Why can't I find the stream?
I don't know.
There we go.
So you're all welcome to a brand new episode of the Co-Crown Podcast. My name is AJ, joined along, of course, by my co-host, Miss Megmon.
Hello.
And today we're doing episode 62 of Digimon Ghost Game, which I was spoiled on last night while streaming Fire Emblem.
And I was also spoiled on. Should we have background music?
No.
No. Okay.
I haven't put background music on this screen in months because it loops, it gets repetitive, and it's just
Yeah. Okay.
So no, it's just us in here in our airtight studio.
Yeah.
Which
No windows.
no, well,
Bright lights.
yeah, there's bright lights and there might be windows in front of us that the viewer can't see.
Sure.
Look, I'm looking into remodeling the place. Okay, so we'll look. There might be changes in the future.
It'd be cool if we had a window that looked out onto some kind of digital world.
Past corner, no Gulus.
No
Oh,
windows. Oh.
well, I mean, he needs to rest after not being allowed to murder things a few weeks ago. So
He's just having a strop. That's all.
that's it. Yeah.
Wanted to kill him.
Like he wouldn't let me. But
Although he doesn't look like the sulky type.
he's just completely edgelordy and emo.
Which also sounds like the sulky type.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
In the legendary words of Rhaenyra Wolfcastle. That's the joke.
Get over how happy Lotman looks. Lotman always looks so sad.
Yeah.
It's like the tiniest smile if you just brighten up.
Well, I knew once I seen the that's the sprite from Digimon Survive, and I knew once I seen that one, we had to use it.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
Yay! Okay.
The cover popped off, but the cover did its job.
Why are you the clumsy one this week?
Don't know. That's gonna live over there. Sorry, I just dropped my phone, and it's the kind of phone where if it broke, yeah,
It's not a simple screen fix.
No, it's not a simple screen fix because the thing folds in half, so it would not be simple at all.
Even the housemate was shocked by that. I doubt that came through on the mic, but he just went, ah!
The episode had the perfect build up to for Arcturus. Ooh, very curious. So obviously, that's the Regulus's mega. So that's a that's.
So if there was no Gulus and perfect build up to Arcturus,
yeah, we need
Regulus?
Where's Regulus in the middle of it? Yeah,
that's what confused me. I was like, wait, he's not till next.
No. So Meg and I are still ill, so I will just mute the mic for a sec while I blow my nose. I seem to be on the tail end of it, and Meg is just.
Well, didn't get so much of the cold part of it as the migraines. You got the migraine. You got the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fluey bits.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pause the mic a sec. Sorry, cut past. No, so the general way this show works is that we watch the episodes in real time and comment on the episode as it's playing and talk about it with the chat and things like that. So,
generally the chat have watched it before we
generally the chat have watched it before we have.
Although I think Draco watches along with us. I don't know if Reiko sees the episodes beforehand, but Reiko's always asking for timestamps and stuff for where we are.
It's usually just with Atmon, though.
It's been with us as well.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, and then at the end of the episode, then we rank it out of 5, and we pick a favorite character, and then when the show is over, we'll tally up all those results and get a final score and best character.
Yeah.
So,
I'm really skewing the results of my favorite character with all my bizarre ones that'll never get into an average.
well, I mean, sometimes just, hey, Taro, welcome.
Hey, Taro.
Long time no
Wave at
see.
people, would you?
Hi. So, long time no see. How are you doing?
Is your cat still being suspicious? Hey, Justin.
Justin, hey, you made it. Welcome.
Sorry. I'm not to get the wobblies.
Mm.
I'm currently actually sitting here with sunglasses on in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because the light in our studio is actually hurting. Is actually hurting Meg. So,
But I wasn't arsed putting sunglasses and making a whole new model.
No. Same old, same old. So the cat is being suspicious then. Cool. Well, look, it's good to see everybody. Hopefully you've had a great week.
Are we still dropping frames, or is that done now?
That seems to be done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's
Okay.
so.
Just keeping an eye.
I don't really like this week has been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like it's been a weird week. Like we had to do the Atmon podcast on Tuesday because work had demanded I come in again, travel across the country Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday, myself and Meg weren't well. You were more.
Monday killed me.
Yeah.
It was when I really I couldn't open my eyes or anything.
Yeah. So like it was kind of like Tuesday was kind of like the beginnings of my not being well.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, well look, all I can really do is just take medicine and put on a mask and travel.
But you were fine, and like I tested for COVID and I was negative. And like you barely had a cough, not even.
Yeah, I'd say being up at 4 a.m. is what exasperated the cough.
Yeah. Being out in the cold night air rather than getting up in the morning.
So I traveled to work on the Wednesday, as I was instructed, under threat of job, and I got in. They saw I was wearing a mask, because I didn't want to be sniffling and coughing over people. Like I thought I was fine to work, but doesn't mean I want to be, spreading whatever I may or may not have to somebody else. So I put the mask on, and I had 2 big coughs. Like they were very chesty coughs. And work went, yeah, sorry, you have to go home. I was meant to be starting to train 2 new people in the job. And they were like, yeah, the mask might scare them and put them off. And I'm like, but you guys said I had to be here. Like you demanded.
You were going to be fired if you didn't go. And
I couldn't exactly phone in at 4 a.m. and say, hey, look.
Yeah.
Especially not when we've got new hires. See, that was the thing. If this was just a regular day, I'd have just said, nah.
Yeah.
No, screw it. But the fact that like they insisted, and I get it, like for the first day meeting new hires, to be there face to face and sort of, introduce yourself properly and not through something like Microsoft Teams or Zoom or one of those. I totally get that. But there was no reason for me to be there on site Thursday and Friday when the rest of the training could have been done remotely as it was with the last couple of people I've trained in. So needless to say, yeah, so I was very salty on Wednesday. And then I just called off work sick on Thursday. But Wednesday when I got home on Wednesday, I ended up getting a phone call from another company with a job offer, which was wild because I had only been speaking to them Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hey Jackie, welcome.
Hey Jackie.
So, as far as the company I'm currently with are concerned, as soon as I got home, I handed in my notice, and I've had meetings with HR because they want me to do a full month rather than the 2.5 weeks notice I gave them. I'm like, well, I can't because I've got
I gotta eat.
I've got doctors and hospital appointments a couple of days before I start the new role. So you're getting what you get out of me, and after all the trouble you've caused me, I don't think I really owe you anything more than that.
Exactly. Jackie, you didn't miss the watch along. We've only started a few minutes ago.
Yeah, just adulting happened. So this new job offer I have is much more local. I can walk to the job and walk home. But I also do have another interview tomorrow for a place that, if I'm successful, would be it would be better than the place that gave me the first offer. So I just had to make sure I was all set up for that stuff. So, making sure I just P's and Q's, cross the I's, dot the T's, that sort of stuff. I know what I said.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear any of the mistakes that you may have made.
Oh,
I heard you say it, but now I can't remember what you've said wrong.
I said cross the I's and dot the T's.
Okay.
Yeah, and I meant I did that intentionally. So we're only after starting a couple of minutes ago, Jackie. So you're absolutely fine. I'm just getting everyone caught up on how our week has been and sort of what's happening in the future. Both the interview I have tomorrow and the job offer I accepted, which again, I mean, it's not for another 2 weeks, so cards subject to change. They can, I feel like if I get this other new job, I'm giving the other place plenty of notice because they won't have trained me in or anything. They won't have wasted any resources.
Yeah.
But where was I? Yeah, so they will come with the requirement of different hours worked. So, basically I'll be working like 1 p.m. to like 10 p.m. Irish time, or I could be working past midnight till 2 a.m. So this stuff, there will be changes to it. Don't necessarily know if they're going to be good changes.
Yeah.
Because I know we don't keep to a strict schedule as it is.
Sundays should be fine.
Should.
Yeah. I don't see why.
Yeah, the Sunday show should be fine. It's more the Wednesday show
that might. All your other streams, yeah.
Yeah, they might just take a turn because if I'm not finished work until 10 p.m. and I'm getting home for say 11, half 11.
Yeah.
If I want to stream, it might be half 12, 1, and then I finish at 4-ish. Go to bed for a few hours, wake up and repeat process. Now, the job that I'm meant to be starting in a few weeks, there's 9 weeks of training on that, which are on regular hours, so that won't interfere with anything. So for the first 2.5 months or two and a bit months, it won't be a problem. But after that, then it'll just be a case of looking at everything and working what's feasible, what's not, and just having a healthy work-life balance, because I can't. I'm not. It's not like I'm living alone, so I have to be. I have to be open-minded about other people. Sadly. So, but we'll keep you guys up to date once we know what's what. This interview I have tomorrow will be pretty much the same thing. There might be a couple of weeks where I'm on call. And if I'm on call, then if that happens to be on a Sunday, we just can't do the show because if I get an emergency call while the show is ongoing, Lord knows how long that would go for.
Yeah, and I'll just be sitting here like that bit in Wayne's World where Wayne walks out and Garth is just sitting there going,
Yeah. Basically, yeah. So it's just a bit of a heads up. Things might change in the coming weeks, but we'll keep you as up to date as we're able. With that said, then,
shall we watch the episode?
Yeah, I think we'll just get into the episode then.
Yeah. Anything else we need to talk about? We can talk about afterwards.
Well, yeah, we can talk afterwards. We have 2 Reikos this week.
2?
We showed off.
Oh,
we have Tono-sama Gekomon, and we have
remember the middle bit.
and we have Sethilamon to show off. So I think Reiko's still working on Millie, but we have 2 at the very least to show off. So okay, well then. So I'm gonna load up the episode now. Give you guys your countdown to watch along with us. We are watching via Crunchyroll. If you'd care to join along with us and watch as we watch.
Hey, if we ever had to swap to doing the show on Saturday nights, you just watch it live somehow.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's the subs go up like what, an hour after it airs?
Yeah, something like that. So we could do them Saturday nights. At the very least, they won't interfere with Digimon Con next weekend.
Yeah.
That's
I have that day off.
Yeah. So we'll be so what way is this gonna work out? We're gonna do Digimon Con.
Yeah.
And then Ghost Game.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should make that 2 separate streams. Just
probably should, yeah.
Yeah, just to break it up and
cut off, have a break, and go back to it then.
Yeah.
Or I'll need a break anyway.
Yeah, Digimon Con went on for like 7 hours last year.
Something like that. It probably wouldn't have been as long if they'd separated all those card games.
But... Yeah, I think the card game, like the card game tournaments were a bit much, but I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what they may or may not have this time around.
They could have like put those out as separate streams or something. It's not like they weren't live, were they?
The card games?
They had people talking in the middle of them and stuff.
I don't remember. I think they were.
Were they?
I'm open to correction on that. They could have been pre-recorded just to fill time for content, but they did just sort of kill the pacing of it, which wasn't great to begin with.
Yeah. Wasn't great. It was like no information. We have no money. Hey, look, cards.
Yeah, I don't even know if the schedule is out for this year yet. Wasn't it meant to be out like today or tomorrow or something, or Monday?
No, I think it's out the day before.
Oh, really? I thought it was like the 7th they were gonna release a schedule or something.
It was like the 11th.
Oh God. Hold on. No, I need to look that up now. Before we even start the episode, I need to see if they've said anything about Digimon Con.
I need to mute the mic for a second.
Okay. Right, so detailed schedule to be released on February 6th.
Oh,
okay, so I was right. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Content is subject to change. Hey, that's my line. Thank you for understanding. So toys, new information about the Vital Bracelet app collab. Oh, okay. So we're getting new dim cards and new shows and stuff like that, I guess. Card battles. Japan versus US and Japan versus China. Fun. Games. New game information. That's so. Will they actually have new information, or will it be there's a new game in production? Like we know there is. There's a new Digimon story game in production. We know that, but will they actually have anything to show off, or just please look forward to it?
Yeah.
In terms of anime, there'll be a panel with the cast of Ghost Game and Frontier.
Frontier is a strange one to bring up, I think.
Yeah, especially when we've a movie for 02 around the corner we know nothing about.
Yeah.
But it is the Frontier 20th anniversary, so it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's that one makes sense. It's the Frontier 20th anniversary, so
Hey Reiko.
Ah, Reiko, welcome.
Jackie asked if we have any predictions for Digimon Con. Digital Hazard has put out a bingo board.
Oh so yeah,
we should probably follow that throughout the night.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'll pull up Hazard's bingo board. I think a lot of them are very optimistic.
Yeah.
Like I would like Survive DLC.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be anything crazy like story DLC or anything.
Yeah.
Just give me new monsters to raise.
Yeah.
Like a pack for a $5 that I can raise up a Wormmon to a Stingmon, or the Ghost Game.
Yeah.
Give me a Gamamon I can raise up to Siriusmon. Yeah, I don't need all 50 different evolutions. Just
the ones we know.
Just Gamma, Beetle, Sirius, and then Kanovice, and then Sirius. That'd be fine. And same with and then obviously Jellymon and Angoramon. Just stuff like that. I'd be happy with, but
sorry, I need my hat.
I think we're gonna they'll probably new dim card stuff. Maybe we'll hear I don't know, like if Ghost Game is ending soon and they haven't announced what comes next, I don't know what they do in terms of app collabs. Like what does that even mean? What does Vital Bracelet app collab even mean?
Yeah, like they're hardly gonna talk about the My Hero Academia and all that.
Yeah, on the Digimon Con,
that
the Tokyo Revengers dims and stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. We'll probably get new statues.
Justin said hopefully we don't get any more War Greymens this time.
Yeah. I mean, I say that, but hopefully this week I'll have my Omegamon.
Yeah.
And that's I think it's gonna be huge. I don't know if I want to open it up on show or just do a separate video.
Yeah, it'd be very awkward to open him on show because we'd have all this set up.
Yeah.
And then he'd just take up everything.
Yeah. So I might just have to do a separate video for the Dynaction Omegamon.
Yeah.
But I mean the War Greymon statue was real. The most recent one is very nice. It's like a grand. So I'm like, it's nice, but it's not that nice.
Yeah, I'd like a place to live first. And then we can get things like that. Atmon dim, please, says Jackie.
That'd be so nice.
I want plushies too. I want Atmon plushies. These little tiny figures are no good to me. That's a lie. I love them.
Yeah, Atmon plushies are a thing. There is at the very least a Gatchmon one.
Yeah.
But I don't know how rare they are now.
I want all of them. All.
I think there's an Offmon. There's definitely an Off. Offmon got released recently enough.
There better be an Offmon. Is there a Dantemon? Is there a Dantemon plush? They should make him a Build-A-Bear so he can sing.
Can you imagine a Dantemon quarter scale statue? Do you imagine just like the size of like my Midna one?
Oh, they could make him like those book holder things that you put at the end of your
he's
opening the doors. Hey Thompson, quick welcome.
Oh,
Justin is still looking for a Quaxley plush.
Oh,
we got the Foy Coco.
Try Amazon Japan. No, we didn't.
No,
we need to fix that.
Yeah, well, we'll wait.
Amazon Japan should be able to get the life-size Quaxley plush from there. That's where I got my Foy Coco.
Thompson quiz. That's With the person from yesterday, right?
It is, yeah. We played Splatoon together on yesterday. So welcome, Thompson.
You just look a bit different today.
I do. I'm a boy today. I'm a real boy. Sometimes I am girl. Sometimes I am boy.
Hi, I'm Meg. I was in the chat yesterday. For model release. Yeah, model releases. I want to build some stuff.
I still have that Dark Magician Girl that I need to build. I need to do a stream for that building.
Yeah. Could we collab it and we build it together?
This Dark Magician Girl model kit. That'd be okay. Yeah. I'm not against that idea.
Yeah, we have plenty of tools and stuff we could use. Although we'd probably kill each other. No, it doesn't go like that. It goes here.
The instructions say this.
That could make it more fun.
Quite possibly.
We won't collab for a while after it, but you know.
If you want to see AJ and Meg kill each other live on stream, give me a hell yeah. Wait, AJ was Pinocchimon? No! I'd pay to see that. We're making a members only stream, so join our.
Oh, that's cheeky.
Put your money where your mouth is. Sign up to the membership. I'm kidding, of course. All right.
What we could do is we could do it live.
Yeah,
that would be fine, and then make the VOD members only, and then cut it for the video.
Oh yeah, like for trimming down the assembly and crap. Yeah, that could be fun. Putting more work on me. Right. Well, look, we'll get into this watch along then, shall we?
Yes, we shall. We said that about 30 minutes ago, probably.
I don't know. A lot's happened. We got distracted by Digimon Con. Okay, so as always, we are watching this via the Crunchyroll app. So feel free to join along. This is episode 62 of Digimon Ghost Game. And we are starting.
Oh.
Ta-da! Faction.
Sorry. Everything is the wrong color because I'm wearing sunglasses. So bad my headaches are getting. I'm wearing sunglasses and a hat in my bedroom.
Studio.
In the studio.
Anyway.
We can't turn it up that much louder either, can we?
We can. Hold on. Timestamp. 50 seconds. 51, 2, 3, 4, 55.
We'll tell you when the intro ends. Is that a thing we could do? Put a little timer? Like, it wouldn't have to correlate with the episode exactly. It would just be 00 and we hit start when we start. So people would know. Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah, I did that one. We used to do movie night. I had one for Blood Rain. So yeah, I could do that. I love her little thumbs up.
Can't wait for more of her.
No. For every app, there's a monster. App monsters.
Yeah, there
whoa! There might be a webcam?
Oh, this episode knew I have a migraine.
Okay, I think we're good. What the? Digimon. Okay. Nice. Everyone. What is going on? Oh. Circuits everywhere. on my baby boy. The key.
Oh, are they stuck in like little video game puzzles or something?
I don't. No. Wow, that's a good shot.
Yeah. Reminds me of that bit in The Crow. Oh god. You're right to her head. Does that mean she
Yeah.
doesn't have a brain anymore? Did he just kill her?
It's Ghost Game. Everyone dies until they're brought back.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus! I still think she looks like she walked out of Aeon. But that's it. I'll be taking my leave.
Oh, baby.
Oh, we're doing this fake hero stuff again, huh?
Got a Digimon toy last year. Ooh, what'd you get? Oh, you made the baby sad. He's such an odd shape.
He could have tried to stop me. He's just looking for attention.
The fake one has no feelings.
What? So has SB1 talked about the fake hero in like weeks? I just presumed we got over that.
I think he said something like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Interesting. Just a prank, bro.
You don't usually hear sounds like that in an elevator.
They mentioned it in the Jiraiya app. Oh, okay, okay. So 2 weeks ago, yeah. The lighting changes are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like aesthetically, I love this already.
Mm.
Oh well.
Oh.
Bye, really. Oh no, another Digimon with an owie death. Oh, it's you.
Why is it snotty?
Because it's like Cupchew,
Uh,
but it baby.
can we just wipe its nose and, you know, not have it be snotty? The one reason I don't like Cupchew. This is big lump of snot.
Or that kid in the Wind Waker.
Yeah. I'm taking the stairs.
One of my favorite things to do in the FF7 remake. Take the stairs for the Shinra building. It's like 100 floors. It was just banter the entire way. I loved it.
Oh, this lovely camera is doing my head in.
Oh, Oh,
Aw.
Kunimon! Monodramon?
It spoke.
Wait, no.
It made
Why?
words.
Why is it not? Why is it not just going Q?
Yeah. Really casually
Scrolling
scrolling
on
on
Wikimon.
Wikimon. Why do they keep doing that for the key?
Well, I don't know. Oh no, I don't like that at all. Oh, that is
Stop
gross.
doing it.
Oh, stop! Oh, stop!
Through your own head.
No, that's gross.
Fingerprint lock, but they're holding it up like an L, like the loser thing.
Yeah, I'm Kyosho right now. That was awful. Oh, the hand through the head. That was awful. Oh. Hey, welcome back, Reiko.
Really nice scenes. Yeah, that was.
I can't
Oh.
take the L. Jesus. I remembered I have plans. Lily's intent on saving Aoi, but I don't think Aoi's going to be able to survive.
Oh.
Oh. Gengar? No, it's Godmamon. Oh no.
Did you say Gengar?
The shadow. It looked like it. The glowing eyes, the same shape in the darkness. Oh, it's Volcano Oda. Nice. Come on.
You can't just claim a building. What's the top?
The Digimon apartment block.
Yeah.
SPmon, how did you...
He turned around to talk and he had no face.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he had no face.
Okay.
Digimon housing crisis colorized.
Insolent, huh?
Purged. Oh god. Where are we, heaven?
Yeah, kick down.
What the...
Ow!
Are all the humans just being spat out? Oh!
Someone jamming a key into your head.
This episode is fun, but it's not really what I am... It just looks like she's been stabbed in the face!
Yeah.
It's like the Pumpkinmon episode came to life!
Yeah.
Contract violation. So SB1 had a lease with whoever's here?
Oh.
Oh, here comes the landlord. Clavis Angemon.
Oh, you called that last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
There with a key in our head. Not one human is freaking out by that.
No.
That's how they say war.
Wow.
Wap.
Oh.
Ooh.
Bunny's on ice. Purged its very existence.
Oh, great.
Just killed Lamormon, apparently.
Oh. You don't need to pick hero up every time you do that.
Yeah, they could have just cut to where the claw comes through.
Yeah. It looks kind of silly now, and he goes and picks him up and then flings him off again.
Yeah.
Whatever about the first time.
It makes him happy.
A fiction note to be like. Crunchyroll, don't freeze. Like, what?
At least we're seeing Amphimon again. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Amphimon and her crazy English. Okay, her sequence is longer than everyone else's.
Yeah.
Finger guns! Serious
no.
Mon lost weight.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought he got Serious Mon. Oh, you're just gonna aim that at the
Magic
children?
cylinder? Basically? Oh no.
Oh, no. You want to stop doing that, please? Yeah, bye, yeah, bye.
Serious Mon looks quite small in this. He looks like Beetle wearing Serious Mon armor.
Oh, did he get hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting that they changed colors, isn't it?
Mm. I think it's just I think someone's just playing with the
Saturation.
saturation
stuff,
slider, yeah. Ooh, he looks so small and skinny compared to what he's been before.
Yeah. Interloper.
Oh, oh.
Oh.
It's a fake hero. But you're not synced. Why would you be able to, why do you think this is possible? Why does
So
this
it just
work?
didn't work, yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah, this is bullshit. I love that he gets a proper evolution sequence, and I'm always happy to hear first riders, but
Yeah, this is weird.
have I already forgotten the Frozen one?
No, we know they can link with each other's, but he's never been linked to a bracelet. So why does this work?
Yeah. No, it's the fact that, like, Hero has sort of bobbed Espimon off for like 20 episodes.
They have no bond.
And yeah, and now all of a sudden we're heroes. Like, I'm the real one!
Yeah. And even with Ryunamon,
Yeah.
he's been linked to the bracelet, so that made sense.
Yeah.
This does not. But they've had some kind of bond. They don't have. I don't see them as having any kind of bond.
I see Espimon as like a freeloader who just comes in and eats all of Hero's food.
Espimon turned into a fembot.
Yeah, nipple blasters.
Oh, there it goes. Love the reveal of Digimon. Hi, Joy.
Welcome, Joy. I think Clavis Angemon is an interesting choice of a villain. It definitely led to some really weird imagery.
Oh, he's not embarrassed. Oh?
She gonna take Espimon in?
Someone adopted.
Someone
Digimon
adopted
yeah.
the Digimon, yeah, in the Millenniumon one. So yeah, but in an apartment, abide by the apartment rules. I mean, that is good to keep in mind.
I can't.
Fourth tamer. Aoya's Espimon's tamer.
Well, we did speculate that, like, Nomura.
Yeah.
And one of Ruli's friends might be the next two.
It's a bit late in the show to be adding a sixth ranger, though, isn't it?
Yeah. This has changed.
Yeah, these border things weren't there.
I don't remember them, yeah.
No, they're new. I'm only now noticing Petermon is on the ship.
Yeah.
Was he?
I honestly can't remember if he was there because all I could see was Bastimon.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Bastimon has a lot of prime real estate.
I'm surprised Coolest didn't come out at when the blade was all breaking and stuff.
Yeah.
Or is it that he couldn't because he's not an evolved form?
Well, that is our theory, isn't it? They need to sync so Gulus can evolve further.
Yeah, so maybe
Siriusmon's power probably keeps Gulus quelled.
Yeah, so he can't take over if he's not the same level.
Yeah. Special move. the key.
The key.
Hey, Desmond.
Hey, Desmond. This game is gonna run as long as One Piece.
No! Don't make that a thing! The human world is full of delicious foods. It is.
Oh no! Is she going to bite Gamamon?
Well, Pokemon eat in Pokemon they eat slowpoke tails, right?
Ooh.
Beelzemon? I mean, gluttony. And we've already had Lilithmon. So another Demon Lord is feasible.
What if they bring out, like, how many Demon Lords are there?
7.
Okay, that's a lot of episodes. I was thinking maybe 4. I'm thinking of the other lords. They weren't lords, they were masters.
Oh, the Ultimate 4? Oh, the Dark Masters.
The Dark Masters, that's the one.
Yeah. I don't think Kotaro the pervert should be getting a Digimon, getting the Digimon that can turn invisible. Literally anyone else.
Yes.
Brilliant, Taro. Brilliant. Okay. So that was certainly an episode. I mean, after, well, we did have Antilamon in an episode.
Yeah.
7
great Demon Lords.
Hey, Androius.
So maybe they bring out all the Demon Lords and then Gulus.
I'd be okay. Honestly, I would be okay with seeing all 7 Demon Lords, because we've never seen Leviamon animated. I think he's been in one of the manga. I think the Cross Wars one. Open to correction on that. Aoi is Ghost Game's Eye. That's actually a fair. That's a fair comparison. That's a fair comparison.
She's been involved in a lot, and then she was just like, just forget it. I just had a hole in my head and stuck my own arm through my own head, but no, don't worry about it.
I was just able to put my hand through my whole head and feel the back of my head. It's fine. He's a Digimemory. Oh, he was. Yeah, he was a Digimemory. Yeah, but like, he was a Digimemory for like 5 seconds in Cross Wars. Wasn't he? Like, I remember him being part of the final cross, but was he used before that? But okay, no, maybe he was. But even still, the animation has been very limited. We've never seen him in a capacity like a Lilithmon or Beelzemon or any of the Royal Knights. It's always been sort of show up for 5 seconds, do a thing, and then go away.
It's a Digimemory. Funny, we have no memory of Leviathan.
Yeah, clearly I didn't.
Not much of a memory.
Yeah, Barbamon, I think, is another one we haven't had animated. That's the one Rena kicked in the face. Only Barbamon hasn't appeared in an anime. Yeah, but like Leviathan hasn't had like a main role. He's been show up for 5 seconds, do a thing, and go away. And I understand why. He's a big, stupid alligator. He'd be tough. Keeping him on screen for long periods would be tough. I actually think they would cheat, and he would you'd see one shot of him long, and then in the rest of the scene it would be like close-ups of his eyes and crap.
Yeah.
Because he would just be so dumb to animate, time consuming.
Travis Angemon is peak Kingdom Hearts.
That's fair. I mean, his attack is literally the key.
The key.
And he fought using his key as a blade. So I would not shock me if there was inspiration there. Seriousmon's Gunblade being cracked open was interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't expect
Is
that.
that gonna stay? Or is it
Oh,
just
probably
gonna
not.
disappear?
Yeah, that's probably gonna disappear next week.
Travis Angemon probably called in one of his nurse friends to fix him up.
Hopefully Nurse Angelwoman. What?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. She's adorable in that nurse costume. I'm sorry. Just put a scratch. So I really liked the episode.
Yeah.
Like
the start of it really just messed with my head a bit because it went so fast, and then with the migraine as well, the camera angles were all a bit
that fuzzy webcam footage at the start was like oh, okay, this is different.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Like that guy with the cobweb, the big spider web
Yeah,
thing. Was he looking at himself in the cobweb, or was it?
I that was another like a housemaid or something.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Um,
But yeah, that was all really good.
yeah, like I was really enjoying this episode, and like they've been teased. Like Espimon has said a couple of times, "Oh, I wish I could evolve now," and then we got back to the fake hero stuff. I just don't buy that Hero suddenly took it seriously after fobbing Espimon off for 20
I mean, he
episodes.
took it seriously in the moment because he wanted him to evolve to help what was going on.
I guess.
But yeah, I don't buy that it worked. I
Yeah,
just, yeah.
it should. No, I don't know. I don't buy that it actually
I buy
worked.
him going, yes, I am the real one. You can't evolve. No. You know? But
It just failed, or like when an app fusion fails and they get that weird creepy thing.
yeah.
Or like Adventure 99 had a joke once or twice where they'd go like Agumon Digivolve 2 and it would do the spinny thing.
Yeah.
And then the spin would reverse because the evolution failed.
Yeah.
You do something like that where you put Espimon in the big blue Cody,
Yeah.
a screen. I was like, Espimon Digivolve 2 and then nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
I'm happy that we've done the evolution and it's out of the way now.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a linger. He's not going to be like, oh, I wish I could evolve every 5 seconds, or
Yeah, I feel
maybe
like that
we're
was too much in the run up to it as well.
yeah, or we're finally done with the fake hero stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have it out of the way, but I don't feel that should have worked.
Yeah, the fact that like I know others can make them evolve.
They can just
anyway.
rub some moon crystal dust on it on the scratches.
But cocaine is not going to help.
I mean, it might. I don't see it as a
I'm
hero.
sorry, that was an in joke from last week. If you don't understand what I just said.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's it. That is it. That is a whole thing from last week with Millenniumon.
Loose being on coke, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just crush it because we said like he'd just stomp on the crystal and crush it into dust.
Yeah, who said that again?
I think it might have been Codpast. I think it was one of these things like
Or was it Fleek?
it took a life of its own anyway. You know, it became its own thing.
I'm out here wanting a drawing now.
Yeah, no, I still
Scarface.
want fan art of Gulus as Scarface, just covered in Moon Millennium on crystal dust. So Reiko says, I see it as a hero already made a Digimon reach ultimate. Raising one to adult on a whim is easy for him.
But I really do feel you need to have some kind of bond with them, and I feel like he didn't have any kind of bond. I feel like he was annoyed that he kept calling him fake.
Yeah, and that's what it really came across. Like, I'm getting tired of you saying I'm fake.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to yell and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if we even had an episode before this to show Hero and Espimon,
they've never just been shown to be friends.
No. Espimon has
Yeah.
always just been a freeloader who eats all of Hero's food.
Yeah. And he just appears out of nowhere for a few minutes and then takes off on his own again.
Yeah. I just remember, like, there was the episode, at the end of the episode, he was like, okay, I'm done here, bye. And then
Yeah.
Hero and Gamamon got home, and Espimon's just in the chair eating Cheetos.
Yeah.
Or something, something like that. But
it's just like, yeah, I don't see them, like, I see him as being a random acquaintance like the other ones, like Ryudamon and them, but at the same time, like Ryudamon, like I said, he's been connected to the bracelet, so
also, speaking of Ryudamon, why did Espimon get to go back to being Espimon?
Yeah, Ryudamon's not gone backwards.
No, Ryudamon is still Ryudamon, like,
or he's
Ginryumon now.
Ginryumon, yeah.
But yeah, I guess that little hug scene with Aoi wouldn't have worked if
it was still too big, yeah.
Yeah. And
well, what did the person take home? Did she take
Sama Gekomon and Gekomon, they live with her now. With Price, what was her name again? Meru?
Meru, I think, yeah.
But I do hope that, like,
so the humans are adopting a lot.
yeah, and they kind of set this up. I don't. Well, maybe set this up as it's stretching a bit. But the Petermon episode,
Mm.
we'd already seen humans and Digimon who had bonded, and they evolved through their bonds and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So I'm really hoping that this all comes back around toward the end of the show, because there's been all that talk about being the bridge between the human and digital worlds.
Yeah.
So I really want these characters to come back. You know,
It's two weird birds that turned into fish, and
yeah, like all of those, like those
Yeah.
kids who had the partners, Meru with the Gekomon, the like Aoi now, maybe her and Espimon. Like I feel Aoi and Espimon are more friends than Hero and Espimon.
yeah, yeah, like they had their little moment where he saved her or whatever.
And like he was even, and she's like, "Oh, you're a Monokawa's hologram," and he
Yeah.
was just like, "Look, it's not like you're a stranger. So here, just take my key and
Yeah.
whatever." You know, like he was actively trying to do a good thing.
Yeah. But I can't see him doing the same for
No,
Hero.
and him having a strop at the start of the episode as well, because Hero
Yeah.
went, "Well, okay, if you're gonna go, go."
Yeah.
Like, because Hero just is so nonplussed about Espimon.
Yeah,
He
like,
was just
he
like,
didn't-
"Yeah, okay, fine, leave."
That was the point. It's not even that he's a fake hero or whatever. It's that he's just like he's not friends with him. I guess that's why he didn't say, "Oh no, don't leave," because he doesn't have that connection. That's what I feel.
Yeah,
So the evolution is just weird for me. I like that it happened, but just not how it happened.
yeah, it's. I feel I don't even want to say that they were written into a corner. I feel like this is one of these things that looked better on paper, or if the show was a bit more consistent, we would have seen something in the
Yeah,
lead up to this.
we didn't see them have any kind of relationship up till now.
Yeah,
And it should have been that where on Hero's side the whole fake thing was just something silly now at this stage, and it wasn't
yeah,
bothering him, and it was just they had a friendship and whatever.
yeah. Okay, look, let me have a go.
Yeah.
Through either Espimon just outstaying his welcome, or, well, I don't know. I like Espimon. I don't think he's outstayed his welcome, but just for Espimon being around a lot of the time,
Mm.
him and Hero, and the amount of miracles that Espimon sees pull off with Gamamon and all the different evolutions, Espimon comes around to the idea of, no, this is the real Monaco Hero.
Mm.
Now, you come to the last few episodes where he's like, I wish I could evolve because I could help.
Mm.
So you come to this episode then, and he goes, and it's more of that he doesn't think he's the fake one, but he's just like, well, you know, it's more of a, well, like he said, if you were the real one, I could evolve. It's more of
Yeah.
a frustration thing.
Yeah.
But we don't see that, and I think that's what they tried to do.
Yeah.
In like, we just don't see it. Like, we don't see them Hero. Like, if Espimon had acknowledged, no, this is the real Hero,
Yeah.
and they sort of built a relationship up, and in this episode, Espimon's desperation to be able to be involved more and help drives him, like, no, I was wrong, you are the fake hero. And then heroes know, I am the real one, we've
Yeah.
been through this.
Yeah.
And that sets off the evolution because, you know, plot contrivance or whatever. I think that would have been better rather than Hero being randomly upset at being called a fake now and not 20 weeks ago.
Yeah, they've written the end of some kind of relationship that we've not seen.
Yeah.
That's what's happened.
Because as far as I was concerned, Hero and Espimon's relationship was the same now as it was back when he was first introduced. We haven't seen anything change the dynamic of that relationship.
No. No, we really haven't.
No.
I don't think we have.
No, and I'm open to correction, but for a long time I've seen it as the kids could, if they want to take any Digimon and make it evolve to adult temporarily. Espimon evolved via the Digivice, Ryudamon didn't. But yeah, so is Espimon now Hero's partner? Like, is it a secondary thing like we were speculating on before?
Yeah, because
Hero gets Espimon, Kyoshiro gets Ryudamon, and Ruli Airdramon.
I want her to
when it decides to turn up.
Yeah, but he turns up as much as
Ryudamon does now.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just glorified taxis now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they're carriage, they're carrier Digimon.
The hate partner. Like, yeah, because like at least Ryudamon being stuck in his form makes sense because Ryudamon evolved through the power of friendship. He
Yeah.
wasn't made to evolve by Kyosho the same way Espimon was by Hero.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I like the episode overall, and I don't know if the evolution takes away from my enjoyment of the episode. It doesn't, but I just think the build up to it could have been better.
Yeah. Like they tried to do the running away from home episode, and you can't do that when there's no,
Yeah.
when it doesn't feel like that's his home. That kind of way.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
That's the way to
Especially since
describe
we
it,
know
yeah.
he's renting an apartment.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do the running away from home when he's
when you're
going from someone else's house to his own house.
It'd be like us going to your sisters and then running away from home and running away from your sisters.
Yeah.
Even though we're here.
Yeah.
Like this is home. You know, this is it's a mad one.
Hero can now catch them all.
I mean, if the dim card is anything to go by, he probably will.
No, he can just evolve Gamamon into all of them.
Yeah, that's it. If yeah,
Gamamon is now a Pokedex.
Gamamon is just Mew, the progenitor.
Oh,
Right. We rank the episode then.
Yeah, like I'm trying to put that aside because in the moment when you don't think about that, it was fine.
Yeah, no, it's not like it doesn't take away.
I mean, the
from,
moment. The rest of the episode was really good, but that moment was just, it was fine if you don't think about it too much.
Yeah, that episode was just shonen block. It was a power up. You know, Ichigo gets to the next level of what Bankai or whatever.
Yeah.
Goku hits Super Saiyan level 50 or whatever he's on now. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So you turn into a Super Saiyan, then you become a holy deity, but the holy deity also has to become a Super Saiyan. So does that cycle repeat itself? Are we eventually going to get to like SSSG, SSG, SSGGG? Frick.
I admitted to Twitter earlier that I've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay. So I picked the wrong day to make that analogy.
Yes.
Okay. Fun.
I did one of those, you know, or no, sorry, that was yesterday, wasn't it? But you know those ones with the anime that you've seen, and like there's like 100 different options, and yeah, Dragon Ball was on it, and I don't think I've even seen a full episode of my this season.
Fair.
Seen the odd fight here and there, and I know that they take forever, but I know the general gist of it. But yeah, never.
Yeah, but no, but the evolution was basically a power up. It was your typical shonen anime schlock thing. So it doesn't take away from it, but it's when you look at the Hero Espimon thing on the scale of the whole narrative that you're just like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
So we'll judge it in the here and now anyway. So let me bring up the ranking.
Dragon Ball Super is a mess made by an author who forgot his own lore. Wow.
Yep, and this is why we don't want Digimon Ghost Game to run for 1,000 episodes.
Oh, but we do though.
No, no, we don't. Stop putting that energy out there. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Can I have the full folder thing?
Sure.
Turn up the brightness on my phone so I can see the chat, but I do. See, we do want it. You're the only one who doesn't.
I'm the only one that's sane, apparently. Right.
No, Reiko said I wanted to end in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay, you're not alone.
Yeah, thank God.
But wanting it to end in the next 2 to 3 months, do you mean this season and then have another season after?
No, let's move on to a new set of characters, please.
Like, yeah, we have more than one season. Why does everything nowadays have to only have one season and die?
Because the last time Digimon had a sequel to one of its own series, it forgot its own lore. I mean, the epilogue of the epilogue of 02 is fine, I guess, until you look at Try and Kizuna and go, wait, no.
Yeah.
This makes no sense anymore. Or Try and Kizuna's writing gets ham-fisted because it has to keep to an epilogue that was written without Try or Kizuna ever in mind for being a thing down the road.
It's funny that they didn't leave it more open-ended. Like, it's not like it was in the 60s when reruns weren't a thing, or, you know, sequels weren't a thing.
So the strange floor.
The strange floor.
Hold on. Let me just pop in our.
What was the weird little tadpole?
That was Otamamon. Otamamon. Yeah.
Okay. Very bulbous. I didn't like that.
I know how it goes for 10, 70 episode seasons. No. Let's have the Digimon Emperor in Ghost Game. No! Oh my god. Gulus and Kaiser together? Oh, that's too much edge. I've listened to a Linkin Park album.
Is it? No. Was the translation one who put? No, that's not the Emperor. I'm thinking of the Genai. Genai.
Oh, Evil Genai.
Evil Genai.
Licking
They think
Sora, and they think he's Piemon.
No, they think he's Hakuto.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's much worse.
Yeah.
One of the comments, was speculating Piemon. Yeah, I remember that.
That edge could cut diamond.
Yeah.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
The Digimon Kaiser and Gulus Gamamon on screen together.
Damn.
Oh, no, just... Starting to gain a whole new appreciation of hate for this franchise.
But you don't lie, you'd watch the shit out of it.
Oh, well, come on, I would. I'm still an emo. I'm still an emo child at heart. You know.
No, Desmond, no. Again, I would love Rory.
Yeah, I'm just gonna time you. I'm just gonna hit the timeout button on Desmond
here. Just reminded me that he licked face, and
and then when he had Mako pinned up against the wall, he was cupping her chin.
Is that not when he licked face? Oh no, he licked someone.
He licked Sora's.
Sora's face, yeah.
And then went fumbling for her Digivice, and it looked like he was doing something else entirely.
Yeah.
Something else entirely, and it was gross.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, let's not have Hokuto be him.
Yeah, let's not do that. Like, I'm okay with Hokuto just being this deadbeat dad who's never home.
Yeah.
You know, but let's not turn him into a serial.
When did this happen? Evil Genai, that was...
In Try.
Yeah.
Chapter 4.
Yeah.
Try Chapter 4. Everyone's favorite chapter of Try.
Why did we say I need to go back and watch Try? Stage play.
Yeah, we'll be doing the stage play after Ghost Game or Atmon, whichever one finishes first.
Probably Atmon.
Well, the way Ghost Game is going, yeah, we probably will be done with Atmon before we're done with Ghost Game.
Can we turn off this TV?
I'm sure we can.
So we're not using it. It's basically Ging from Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. Another one I've also not seen. I don't know who that is.
Hold on. Right, okay. Sorry. Right then. This game is really extra at points, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did that for scary effects. Please.
I mean, they've already had someone who was in the show.
Why did you remind me of Oleamon's existence?
Because I was reminded of Oleamon's existence.
Whoa. Can we not? Can we not have the literal child groomer mentioned ever again? Can we please not?
what we're saying is they wouldn't be afraid to make Hokuto be.
No. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about this episode. Favorite character, go.
Favorite character. Not Clavis Angemon? Definitely not. You have a favorite? My favorite is also not Espimon or his evolution.
Okay.
That kind of happened too fast for me to. I think Aoi is going to be my favorite this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really getting any. I don't know. I mean, what, like Amphimon, Lamormon, they were gone straight away.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were just.
Seriousmon was just Seriousmon, and he was getting beat up.
Seriousmon looks like Betelgamamon in Seriousmon cosplay.
Yeah, like you were saying, he was very small. Normally, he's like 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Yeah.
Then when he jumped down in front of Hero, he was just adult sized. He
Yeah.
wasn't big Digimon sized.
No.
Yeah, wasn't he like when he was fighting Kazuhamon? Was he not giant waifu size too?
Don't think so. But
oh no, because she shrunk down.
She
when
shrunk
he
down.
Evolved, yeah. He needs to eat more meat. Yeah, he just wasn't drawn the same. Protein. My glasses for a second. But yeah, nobody's really done anything.
Height reduction surgery. Cowards.
Why is that coming up constantly this week? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, nobody really stood out.
Yeah, okay.
Aoi just put her hand through her own head and was fine after it, so.
Okay.
She entertained me the most, I suppose.
Sure. Score out of 5.
4. 4, yeah, I think 4 is a good place. You think it's much lower, don't you? You're gonna give it like a 2, aren't you?
I actually agree with you on it all.
After you giving me shit just now.
That's kind of why I did. I was like, oh, he's stealing, using the brain cell again. No, I really did. I really enjoyed this episode. I don't think it's a perfect episode.
No.
But it's definitely a 4. And yeah,
yeah, it's not middling. It's got things that bring it above that, like the horror at the start, all that.
Yeah.
The appearance of a billion other Digimon, that was great.
Yeah, it was nice seeing other Digimon and just them casually living in an apartment block, or well, the humans weren't using it. Oh, yeah, sure. But Clavis Angemon, I've never been much for his design.
Yeah,
I thought they used him very well, though. I thought
he works as a landlord.
Yeah.
Time to take out the doggo. Enjoy your walk, Reiko.
We'll still be here when you get back, I'm sure. Imp Mom was the real MVP. It was nice to see Imp Mom. Especially if we get Beelzemon next week, that'll be.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and he's like the contract is, we only take over the empty apartments and all of that. And I thought Hero was going to explain that the Digimon were interfering with the humans that lived there already to get them to move out so they could have that apartment. That's the way I thought it was going to go. But because I thought they were, there wasn't room for them, so they were hunting them out basically so they could have the rooms. But yeah, it didn't really go that way.
No, that was what should have happened.
Yeah, but I just take it new people moved in and they didn't like that. But how did you expect them to know?
But look, the new contract says that the Digimon won't interfere with the humans, so
yeah. Well, that's what I thought he was going to explain. That the Digimon were messing around to get the apartments.
Show you where the keyblade is, where the keyhole is. And then, like, Yeah, I thought they used Clavis Digimon well, especially for like that weird design and the idea of the keys. And
Hmm.
again, taking inspiration from that like one from that like urban legend, which
Yeah.
again that one case in Cyber Sleuth was a really good thing because they did say we read an interview a couple of months ago, and they were saying we'll take the lesser known sort
Yeah.
of scary stories and urban legends and
Yeah.
things and turn them into
Mm.
stories. So they really did that here because I'd forgotten about that until I seen 13.5 and my brain went, "Oh,
Yeah.
um." But again, hero hero's characterization for the evolution was just off. If I feel anyway.
Yeah. Do you think? No, never mind.
And Espimon, I enjoy Espimon's time on screen, but like he's not my favorite of the cast.
He's not been around long enough. He's not done enough.
No,
Like he's been in fights and stuff before, but like I don't know. We've not really had a chance to connect with him exactly. And
no.
that's why the running away from home part didn't really connect either.
The only time he's been best character of the episode is his debut.
Where's his debut? Oh, up there, yeah.
38. We're now on 63.
Yeah, and we've not picked him once since then.
No.
Jeez.
Oh wait, you did in 47.
47 Memory of Eternity? You do.
Enough.
Enough, yeah.
I think this is one of these episodes where you just went, because of reasons.
Yeah, he must have said something funnier. Was that the one where he turned around in the chair?
No.
No.
But yeah, like, sure.
So 3 times.
So twice. Well, for
Yeah,
you anyway. I
twice
know.
for me and once for you, yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, it could have just been, oh, he was the cutest one in the episode. It
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean he did anything.
But like the other characters were just themselves. Jellymon doesn't steal the show anymore.
No.
So the only choice was Aoi.
Yeah.
And it was really just for the whole hand through the head thing.
Yeah, she
Just
like
the
she
visual.
She kind of could have been anyone. It's just the fact that happened.
Yeah, it's the visual creepiness of like that one scene. Just was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you.
And she's either severely damaged or very strong. Because she's just like, oh, it's fine, don't worry. I just put my hand through my own brain. Seen enough of your weird holograms to know that this was just fine.
There wasn't really a key in my face for 20 minutes. Like, yeah.
I love that she's just sitting outside and all these people just got ejected from the building
And none of them are reacting to this giant key.
yeah, this
sticking out
girl
of her
that looks
head.
like she's just been stabbed in the head standing in front of them, and
Yeah.
they're all just kind of standing going, oh, what happened? And they're not even freaking out at the fact that they just apparated from their apartments to the ground.
And then, but good Ruli. As soon as Clavis showed up, bracelet.
Yeah.
So,
but it would make sense now to bring Ellie in as more than just
yeah,
extra friend when needed.
and I think they've been setting that up for a while as well. Like even as far back as like the Felismon episode.
Yeah,
Because there was always that whole thing of
she told the other girl to
she'll tell us when she's
yeah,
ready.
that's what she was saying. Yeah.
That kind of thing. So Aoi has always been around. So like if she became a fourth character, I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah.
I just think
I couldn't
63.
tell you what the other girl's name is.
No, but like we're at this stage of the show. I don't know. I don't think it's worth bringing in like a fourth character.
No, but it would be handy to have her if things were going awry, and then she could evolve Espimon maybe.
Yeah.
But I like when he's like, "Oh, if you're
Speaking
the
of,
real hero."
Hearing first riders again was lovely.
Yes, it was. But if he's the real hero, maybe there's like we were saying before, maybe if there's like time traveling shenanigans or something, maybe he, or I don't know, maybe it's to do with Octo Maybe he told him that he's the only one who can evolve him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to know where that.
Because he seemed to be fixated on Hero being the one to make him evolve.
Yeah, and that wasn't a thing before.
Yeah.
It was always just, oh, I need to find the real hero
It wasn't
because
to
Hokuto
evolve.
told me to.
Yeah.
And you can't be the real one. Hokuto said the real hero is the spit image of Hokuto.
Yeah.
You know, clearly taking like phrases out of context.
Yeah.
Like it's, which was funny.
It just got a bit old because there was no further
Development on it
development
until
on it. Like
today.
he stole his ID that time.
Oh yeah.
There was just nothing from it. It was just, and we were like, he said something before about maybe he's the real one or something, and then just went back to, oh no, you're the fake one.
Yeah.
I have to go looking for the other one, and yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very on the fence about Espimon at the moment.
Right. Well then, we've scored the episode. So let's rank it then.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a few paces just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Oh. You know.
Let me know when you scroll back to the floor.
Yep. So go ahead. Where are we putting the strange floor for you?
Above Rust, I think.
Above Rust. Oh, okay. So bottom of the pile.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, even more, even below the Clockmon is good episode.
The rest of that episode wasn't bad. It was
Fair.
just that moment. That's the
Okay.
bit I didn't like.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Brain is like, why is Rust so low? But like, just because the small Antilamon were there doesn't make it a good episode.
No.
They were just a favorite character.
Right.
Alright, look away while you're doing yours.
Of course. I'm gonna put it above Warp Time.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it above Scribbles. I don't know if I like it better than The Land of Children, though.
Let's tie in with it slightly.
It does, which is an interesting.
A great saying about, the children were able to evolve them. So
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it below The Land of Children because I don't know if it's just The Land of Children was episode 18. This is 62, so it could just be recency bias.
yeah.
So I'll put it above Scribbles at the very least. So because I do think Nightmare, Beauty Serum, Witching Hour, Water Ghost, I think those are better episodes. But this was still pretty strong.
That's what I need a hero.
I'm holding on for a Haru in the end of the night. He's gotta be a protagonist. He's gotta be smart. And he's gotta rescue his boyfriend from the fight. I need a Haru. I don't know. I tried, okay? An attempt was made.
Someone putting together, someone could cut like all the fake hero stuff and make a video for I Need a Hero. That would work. Dracmon deserves justice. I wouldn't say justice, but maybe an extra 5 minutes of life.
To get like that's still like this to get punked out the way he did. Yeah. Still like, oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god, yeah. Remember how excited we were? Like, oh, cool, Dracmon's back. They actually brought back there. Cool. So that means other characters might come. No, he's dead.
Gone. Oh.
we never saw Zasomon again. We never saw Yatagaramon. We never saw any of. Yeah, I don't think they're coming back.
Yeah, like
like a dad who's gone out for milk and smokes. I don't think he's ever coming back. you know. Um,
But yeah, we saw Pumpkinmon again just purely because it was Halloween.
yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
He can only materialize at that time of year.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense, and I'm okay with that.
Pumpkinmon had him dressed like a little monkey ball there, yes.
Yeah.
That's all he was, and he disrespected his master, so he got what came to him.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes the Strange Floor your 39th best episode out of 62.
Okay.
And it makes it my 36th.
My brain just connected two stories there. Because there's the 13th floor story, and then you said the 39th, and my brain went, ooh, the 39 steps. But that's like
39 steps to the 13th floor. There's
it's a very small building. I think the 39 steps, that's not Nancy Drew, is it?
I don't
I think it's a
know.
Nancy Drew.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for that. I'll take your word for that one.
Or she has one based on like a famous 39 steps. I don't know. I'm gonna Google that.
All right. So let me take the rankings
no, it's
off
a movie.
screen then. So, this is why you delete your Digimon when you're not using them anymore. um,
Oh, okay. It's a book from 1915.
we have two of Reiko's arts to show off this week. We have Honosama Gekomon.
Yes.
And we have Sithilamon.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is we'll just we still have Hase's art for this week as well. So we'll go through the comments from last week.
Did we show off the Hase art last week?
We did. Yeah. For Millenniumon we did. It was real sketchy and near the
the sketch, yeah, that's the one,
yeah. So we'll go through the comments from last week's show.
Yeah.
Get caught up with those because I know there's a few from like Justin and Pedja and such. And then we'll go into the artist alley, and that'll probably bring us to a close.
Yeah.
Because we don't have spoilers. The TV guide listings just haven't come out the last couple of weeks since New Year's. I don't know why.
It's weird, yeah.
So I'm hoping next week we'll have spoilers for 64 through 67.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's wild that there's been no TV guide spoilers that we can speculate on in the last couple of weeks. So
yeah, like over Christmas, you understand, and people don't want to be translating stuff if they're busy or whatever.
Oh yeah, and I can understand. Just like
it's February now.
Yeah, publications just don't. That new Christmas New Year period. You look at the guides and newspapers over here and what sort of schedule they run on.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that Lunar New Year, that was another thing, but
that's for another 2 weeks.
No, it's gone.
That was February.
Lunar New Year happened.
Oh, okay. I thought it was February, but sure. I always thought that happened in February. That's why I was like, oh.
No, it happens different times every year.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's to do with the lunar calendar.
Yeah, of course.
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
It was the 22nd.
All right, fair. All right, well. So that's coming on. So it's just surprising we don't have spoilers. Usually we do.
Yeah.
Right. Well then, let's get into the comments then from last week's episode. With big ol' Millie. Right. So we'll start with Pedja. And Pedja commented 6 days ago. And then we have a comment from Ataro, and then we have a comment from Justin, and then we have a second comment from Pedja for episode 62.
I was just about to suggest doing it that way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So big comment for last week's episode, and I kind of expected this because we were dealing with Millenniumon, and well, I didn't have kind words to say.
No, you did not.
So I was expecting this. Okay. So it just says, all right, here's the deal. Disclaimer. I will talk about Adventure 2020 along with episode 61 in this comment because you guys talked about it a lot during the stream.
That is fair.
Which is completely fair. Normally the rule is when it comes to 2020, I won't read comments regarding it without a super chat or a super thanks because 2020 causes the chat to get very divisive.
Yeah.
With me.
Yeah. It starts an argument between you and the chat.
So if I
and then the chat, and then I'm sitting here going, "No, I didn't see it."
So usually I forego those comments unless there's a super thanks or a super chat associated. But in this instance, it was a required piece of conversation because of the villain involved.
Yeah.
So we'll forgo that, at least in the respective pages comment. Anyone else, shut up, pay me. I'm kidding.
In regards to that episode, yes, you
Yeah.
can talk about it, but do not bring it up otherwise.
Yeah.
Because we don't want fights.
It's basically the rule. We don't bring it up because it's just too divisive.
And while you're reading Pedro's comment, be nice.
I am gonna be nice. I'm always nice. Except when I'm not. Okay. So Pedro says, holy, this was the darkest episode so far from Ghost Game. It's on a Tamer's level of dark. I will reserve judgment on that until we do our Tamer's rewatch.
Okay.
Because Tamer's gets dark, but I feel like Tamer
does it get dead body at the start?
No, I feel like Tamer's doesn't get like the dark Evangelion kind of dark that people remember it for until like near the end.
Okay.
So we'll reserve judgment on that one, but like her dying right at the start of the episode. Oof, that was just so unexpected.
And it wasn't even the dying; it was the way it was presented.
Yeah, and then
we've had people die before, and we just oh, he's dead. But this time it was just like,
this time we got a whole funeral.
Yeah, like, it was the whole just lying there with the eyes staring at the camera, and
yeah, it was yeah, no, it was very well done. So the beginning of this episode with Minami's death on screen, then the rest of the episode with Millenniumon controlling her dead body. First, I did not think we were going to get Millenniumon in the show at all. It was kind of a surprise. Very true. Very true. Also, I liked how Millenniumon was resurrected in this episode from a human soul, because if you recall in 2020, in episode 33, Hikari New Light, Millenniumon was originally going to be resurrected by sacrificing Hikari and Tailmon inside Dark Knightmon's body. This is true.
Okay.
Their souls from Millenniumon's body. Ghost Game did something similar, but with a dead body. Yeah. Also, I like how similar 2020 Zed Millenniummon was represented as the end of the world. Yeah. So both of them were represented as world-ending eldritch abominations. Yeah, that's cool. The rest of the episode with Motoko being its weak spot was kind of okay.
Minami, I guess.
Yeah. I really, that was still something I really liked. Just like this, I like when anime does that, when like there's something that's possessing a thing, but the thing is able to go, no, I'm still here, attack me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like that. That's in a couple of like horror things as well.
Yeah.
Like, there'll be something and the person is in there going, just do it. Don't feel bad. Kill me.
Yeah.
Podcast said Tamers is way tamer than Ghost Game.
I think it is. I really do think. I'm really looking forward to our Tamers. Rewatch. Well,
my first watch.
Your first watch, my rewatch, because I haven't seen Tamers in a long time. But I'm looking back on how dark it is, and I think rose-colored glasses might be, because it's certainly darker than season 1 and 2.
Yeah. But
I think it's been outdone since.
Yeah, it's probably a case of it was dark at the time and everyone else was a bit younger, so it was darker for them.
Yeah.
But when you grow up, you realize that's not actually that dark.
So I'm gonna be
Yeah.
curious to see how Tamers holds up from that perspective.
Jasmine said ages into possession.
I mean, no comment. Ah. So anyway, continuing on with Pedge's comment. What I didn't like was how easy Zed Millenniumon was wounded by Siriusmon and Deerbitmon in this episode. They make him look like some weak Mega Digimon. I hate that. In 2020, despite the fact he was there also for one episode, even though he was in the background since episode 23, he was defeated by Wargreymon's Gaia Force and the power of the whole digital world and all Digimon, and the power of 2 holy dragons. Yeah, Wargreymon became Goku for an episode. And everyone just gave Wargreymon their power, and Wargreymon saved the day. This show made him look like a joke compared to that.
They're not the same one. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to remember that.
Yeah. Unless it was, and that's why he was so weak. He just jumped to another universe to try again.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There's
that makes sense too.
That's why he was so weak. He was still recovering from the embarrassment of being beaten by a Gaia Force.
And on top of that, it wasn't like he was possessing someone very powerful either.
No, he was
just sucking some human life out of the boyfriend,
Yeah.
fiance, so he wouldn't have been that strong. Taking her life force and his, that's like 2 humans rather than digital stuff. I don't know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I get you.
But
And- But again, for a show like Ghost Game with an episodic format, it kind of works. Yeah. As a Ghost Game episode, I would give this episode a 4, just for how dark this episode was. It was a good episode for Ghost Game, and as a Millenniumon episode, I would give it a 1.5. And see, this is what I mean. Like, people have expectations when it comes to this Digimon.
yeah, like I do find that with some Digimon that showed up in 2020,
Yeah.
people fully expect them to be the exact same one in this show.
Yeah.
And it's the same, even there was, I can't even remember who it was, but someone who was in like Cross Wars or something, and then
Yeah.
in this one, the Bastimon.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but they were expecting them to be the exact same one all the time.
Yeah.
And like I do see why that happens, because in other shows they basically are the same character. They're just,
Yeah.
like there's an Agumon and they're both hungry, and that's their whole thing. But new universe, you like some people have to cut that cord.
Different universe, different rules.
Justin says sounds like Dark Tai Chi jumping one show to another.
we don't speak of that demon. So
Again, who is Sora, huh?
yeah, what's a Sora? You can say that about Sora as a character, but you can't deny her and Garudamon got a lot of time to shine in 2020 when it comes to fighting. Garudamon was a tank. Garudamon had a partner? I don't remember that. Like I have this.
You know what? Like that we're like joking when we say that, though, right? Like we don't literally mean who is that?
I know. No, hold on. Let me cook.
Okay.
I opened up a pack of cards there a while ago, and it was this really cool alternate art of Garudamon, but it was just this blank space where a partner should have been, because Garudamon had no partner in that show.
Be nice.
I'll be nice when the writers are nice to Sora.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The writers, the show wasn't nice to her, therefore she kind of just vanished into nothing.
Yeah, poor
Even
Sora.
I know that.
She deserves so much better in that show. That awful show.
Like I didn't watch it, and even I don't think they did her justice. Like after what I've heard, and like I used to listen to you talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I used to listen to the podcast before I was on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just like you said, like what should have been her big evolution episode, and
Yeah.
Matt just steps in.
Yeah.
Or Yamato steps in and just goes, "No, my episode now."
like in fairness, right? The episode is called "Wolf Standing Atop the Desert."
Right.
Fine, so you expect it's a Gabumon episode of some descript.
Yeah.
But the whole episode was Sora doing stuff and building up her character, and then Yamato just stands in at the last second and goes, "Thanks, friend." crest of friendship, evolution, yay! Okay, they didn't have the crests at that point, but you get where I'm coming from. Yeah, it was poor Sora. Anyway, I digress and we move forward.
Yeah.
They done her justice. Debatably. And one more thing, I'm still waiting for that AJ rewrite of Adventure 2020 video. At least for Millennium On arc. I'm very curious how you would write that arc.
Would you just take it out completely?
I would take the Negamon stuff out completely.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, right? I'll give you guys some sort of I'll give you guys some sort of inside track on what's happening with that. Basically, adult life has gotten in the way, and I haven't really gotten past the first paragraph with it because I just haven't had time. Then again, I thought I was going to be jobless.
Yeah.
With all this other stuff going on, so I had even said to Meg, "Hey, I'll actually have time to sit down and write this thing for a week."
Yeah, and then straight away you had new jobs. So.
Yeah, so because I'm just that damn good. But
2 new jobs now.
The game. I'm just that damn good. But no, but as an inside track, I would cull the Negamon stuff completely. You work the Crest arc into the main 50 odd episodes, and I would just have Millennium on nuke Omegamon, forcing Omegamon Alter S to be the thing that beats it. So this whole nonsense with Goku Greymon, no. Just no. Because that renders everybody else obsolete immediately.
Yeah.
Because if you can do that once, why can't you do it again?
Yeah.
It's a dumb writing crutch. It's a great visual, and that's something I've always said about 2020. It's like Bayonetta. It's got these
set pieces.
It's got these great set pieces, but when you go down into the itty bitties of the plot, it's trash.
Yeah.
Like, so Jobless is good for a while. I would have had War Greymon debut in the final Dark Knightmon ep instead of against Crossmon. Yeah, I get why they did it against Crossmon, because they wanted to mimic, because Crossmon evolves from Parrotmon, so they wanted to have their reference to the Digimon Adventure short movie where we had the big giant Greymon versus Parrotmon.
Yeah.
So they wanted to do their callback to that, so you go beyond and have them evolve, and I get why they did it, but I also agree with what Ataro is saying. So, the Negamon stuff, I like Negamon as a concept because it's just Twitter drama.
Yeah.
It's Twitter drama in Digimon form. And I kind of love that because it's a very different take on the Apocalypse idea. It's a more modern take on what would make an Apocalypse today. I've always loved that concept. But I feel you could save it for a show like this, like Ghost Game.
Yeah.
But so I would, especially if you're building Millennium on up as like this big threat who's revived, and it took all these Digimon to beat him, and then when they defeated him, they lost all their memories and everything else, and they're basically starting from scratch. And what 2020 does with all these alternate evolution paths, I love it. But it's not put together in a way that's really enjoyable for someone who likes story more than action.
Yeah.
Like, my whole thing of what I loved about Ghost Game initially at the start was the show wasn't about who could attack the biggest or who could throw the bigger fireball at who.
Yeah, they solve it in different ways.
Yeah.
And they always said they would do that rather than just like you just said, who fights the biggest.
Yeah.
Now they're getting to that a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Because the evolutions have, the attacks have to get bigger.
Yeah, the attacks have had to escalate. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. So I would just like I would nuke the whole Negamon story from orbit. Work the quest hunt into you've 50 odd episodes before the whole quest arc. You didn't need an extra 17 to tack that onto.
That's what I was gonna say. Negamon sounds like something that could spawn from Atmon.
Yeah,
perfect.
Negamon would actually work really well in Atmon. But like I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that the reason the crests weren't worked into the original 50 episodes was because they didn't want it to be too derivative of Adventure 99, where it's like you have the rookie to champion arc, you have the child to adult arc, the adult to perfect arc, and then the perfect to mega arc. I get why they didn't. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say I understand what they were going for, but there's just too many episodes.
Yeah.
And there's not enough. You get told about this holy war in episode 4, and then it gets mentioned again like twice.
Yeah.
And it's like, because, and Taichi is just randomly showing up to help everybody find their crest and be their best self. It's like Mimi was the best character on that show, and I wouldn't change a damn thing about Mimi. Negamon wants the pizza with the crust. God. I'm getting back to this comment. So that's a little insider, some insider trade. I would save Negamon for a different show. I don't think he needs to be in the 2020 story. I think you've plenty of ideas to work with within that, and I would have everybody at mega level to fight Millenniumon.
Yeah.
Because it deserves that. But then I would also have Millenniumon nuke Omegamon. And that forces then the evolution to Omegamon Ultra S, because on this journey Taichi and Yamato would have gotten Blitzgreymon and Crest Garurumon, so that you'd already have them at that stage, so the backup is there. I like what they did with having them just like, I would still have them show up in kind of the same way, but kind of be a forgot, like, oh, we have them, and then they just don't show up. So you keep using the forms everyone's used to, and then it's like not a realization, oh, we have this other thing, but power of friendship, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The Digivices reactivate, they evolve a different way because they can't use the power that just got nuked, etc. Blah blah blah. So Mimi broke her back carrying 2020. She did. She did. That poor girl. She deserves to live on her leaf throne forever. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna try and find time to get to it in the next couple of weeks, but I've been waiting to get a new laptop as well, which hasn't helped, because just adulting has gotten in the way, and the new laptop idea had to go on the back burner. Oh, okay. So carrying on. So I'm still waiting for HA how you'd write that arc, especially Millenniumon's defeat, since you hate Genki hate the Genki Dama. Yeah, the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, I think it's an awful idea because it makes the rest of the cast obsolete. So we'll move on. I wonder how you'd write Millenniumon's defeat. That makes sense. Well, I think I've just explained that. So as for Ghost Game episode 61, I do wonder if Hero keeping Millenniumon's crystal will result to something bigger in the future. But it's Ghost Game, so you never know. No, I think it will. I think what we were kind of saying last week, I think it'll maybe corrupt Hero a little bit, or it'll come into play, and that's how he'll end up syncing with Gulus. Today, no.
Like, was it on his desk or anything?
Not today, no. We didn't see it at all. We won't see it until the writers.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for it. But
no. Well, yeah. We're not going to see it until the writers do something with it. And then it'll just be, oh yeah, this thing. But yeah, no, I still think it'll have an effect on Hero, and that'll be what allows Gulus to sync with him finally, and then we get Regulusmon, and then we get Arcturus, etc., etc. So, what was the last time we got to see Blacktailmon Uber in this episode? I feel like it's been a while. Before this episode. The last time we saw Blacktailmon Uber was... Was it a Nanomon?
Did he take Nanomon?
Might have been the Nanomon episode, yeah.
So he put Nanomon in a little box then?
Yeah. It wasn't the May Crackmon episode, not the Dark Knightmon episode. Xiaojinmon, Balmon, no. Fujitsumon, no. Bastemon, no. Although the episode with all the cats, that would have made sense.
Yeah.
Kuzuhamon, no. Yeah, so
Oh god, imagine him with that creepy face. No. He's
so
not allowed in that episode.
so I think it was the episode with Nanomon.
Tara said episode 50. Is that episode
Really?
50?
47. So
Oh, he
Payback.
was in May Crackmon.
He was in the May Crackmon episode. Oh, was he delivering a letter for Hero, or did Hero send Hokuto a letter or something?
I can't remember.
It must have been letters to Hokuto involved.
Yeah, because he didn't.
Did he get an answer back about something? That wasn't the episode where he went, I don't know, figure it out. That was
Oh
before
no,
that.
that was way before that.
Yeah.
That was back at like Splashmon.
Well, yeah, because he was taking
Yeah.
away the ice sculpture. Yeah, yeah. Well. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah. So it's been a good while.
So episode 50. So yeah, good 10 episodes. So where did that comment go?
Welcome back, Rico.
Also, Reiko, welcome back.
Quite past. We'll get to your comment in a minute when we get past this, the rest of this comment.
Yeah, this comment is still going.
So SPMon want to evolve.
Yeah, so SB wants to evolve, but he said that 3 times already. We'll definitely get an episode where he evolves. Yep, that happened. Next episode, it looks like a Keyblade episode with keyholes on humans. So maybe Clavisangemon. We only got a cameo of him in 2020 during the Holy War in episode 5. I hope we get an episode about him in Ghost Game. Well, there you go. Wish fulfillment. But if we got Digimon like Z and Millenniummon now, we've got 3 more evolutions for Gamamon. I wonder what kind of Digimon enemies they'll face in the future. But again, the show might have some new Digimon as the final enemy, like 2020 had Abadomon as the Great Catastrophe. Proximamon will probably be the one to defeat the final enemy. Yeah, that one I don't doubt. I'm already preparing myself for the disappointment in that one. Look, I'm sorry, I've said it before, but I don't like the idea that Hero's Digimon is effectively going to fuse with itself.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here with that. Like, no. Since episode 55 now, I really enjoyed Ghost Game, but again, this episode was not bad. It was a good episode for Ghost Game, just not an episode for Zed Millenniummon. And I've seen a lot of people say that, like,
Yeah.
that this wasn't, like, this was a good episode, but it wasn't an episode for that level of Digimon.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's going to pay off later with the crystal,
Yeah.
it's going to,
You kind of have to hold back judgment on that until you see.
yeah, it's going to be one of these it's better in hindsight episodes.
Yeah.
Because like we've said that about a couple of episodes, and there's been no payoff, like Felismon and things like that. We've
Yeah.
been like, okay, well, these will be better in hindsight or better in retrospect when these characters come back. They haven't, so we
Yeah.
can but none of them have ever left behind something this important,
Yeah.
and that's the difference maker here, I feel.
Yeah. And like anything else that was important enough that it needed monitoring or something, Tailmon took it away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a weird one for him to keep something like that.
Yeah. So Pedja continues, and very soon we'll get Gulu's perfect form Regulusmon. I can't wait for that. Same, I want to see it in action. Like, I want to see the big drill arms that it has. Yeah, I want to see those in motion. Also, Toei released the financial report this week. Digimon is their 3rd largest brand, aside from Dragon Ball and One Piece. Of course it is. I'm funding the...
Funding it alone, yeah.
That's probably me in translation, man. Just funding this franchise. You know,
because Karen gets all the sponsored stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I kid. But...
Karn's great. Karn deserves all that happiness. I love Karn.
The financial report.
Yeah, it's like when Nintendo or even anyone they have their
stockholders.
Their shareholder meetings.
Shareholders, that's the one. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, like this
But,
just
that's a good thing to keep an eye on as well, because if it's not doing well, then
maybe they'll actually give the franchise a budget.
Yeah, like,
that'd be nice.
If it's getting on par with the two of them, like, it's got to be doing well.
Yeah.
Like, it might be the 3rd best, but that's still in the top 5.
Yeah, give Digimon a budget.
Give us more episodes, like the series one episode, please.
Let Habu make his games, please. Poor Habu. I really hope he has something good to tell us at Digimon Con next week. I really do, for his sake. So yeah, Pedja, if it signs off this comment, we will have one more later, but signs off this comment saying, so yeah, expect more Digimon anime, not after Ghost Game because Dragon Ball Super is rumored to return in April or June this year, unless they change the time slot. Well, we are getting that 02 movie eventually, so I can see what might happen is Ghost Game finishes around April. During the summer, fall, we get the 02 movie.
Yeah.
And then April-ish next year, we might kick off with a new Digimon show.
Yeah.
That is purely speculating.
In the midst of that, then we get the dub.
And in the midst of that, then, yeah, we do. We get the 2020 dub. And then we have to do this podcast for 2020 again, because it'll be for the dub. So and Meg hasn't seen it at all.
I haven't seen the old one, so it'll just be like, but it'll be new for you as well, because like you know it, but you won't. Like
you'll get to see me suffer in real time.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So to change your model to be in like morning clothes.
Yeah, I just turn up in just a black suit or the same costume, just with a black armband or something, you know. It just says AJ on it. Why are you wearing your own armband? I don't want to talk about it.
Just make you look a bit more zombie-like.
Shoutmon being Agumon would be weird. Not really, considering in the Japanese version of Cross Wars, Agumon is Shoutmon. So if anything, it's just come full circle. I don't see what's weird about that.
I just need to close my eyes for a minute, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do. Anyway. So we'll give that a heart marker. And we'll move on to Ataro's comment, which is a lot shorter. So Ataro says, this is in regards to last week's episode. So on this week's episode, we have Tim Burton's The Corpse Fiance. Also, should I find it concerning how quick Hero was willing to touch a dead body? I mean, to be fair, he did flinch first.
Yeah, but he was just, whatever.
Yeah, I think we even made that joke. You ever seen a dead body?
Yeah, we were saying, did you want to stop by me?
Yeah, fiery fastball, rowdy rocker. So was it? No. Oh god, what is Shoutmon's attack in Japanese? Rock Tamashi? It's meant to be Soul Rock. And then when he evolves to Omega Shoutmon, it's Hard Rock Tamashi. So Hard Rock and Soul or Hard Rock Soul. Because music themes. These kids need therapy, I swear. They really do.
Oh, they really do. So and some of the Digimon.
Yes. All right, then we have Justin's comment from last week's episode saying, well, this was an episode. I didn't think this was an episode I didn't think it would start off with a person dying. You kind of feel for that guy because he lost someone he was going to be married to. It made me think that he was going nuts, especially when he was cuddling the corpse, and I pray to God that's all he did. We hope.
He had that champagne out. We know what he was doing.
There's a bit of horizontal shuffling in mind for the evening. Oh, why? So I can be possessed by a Digimon and get snuggled on a couch? Nah. Oh, wrong ball.
Yeah, sorry. If you die and then start looking at me, I'm gonna run a mile.
Please do. Please do.
I'm not bringing home no corpse. If that corpse is alive, I'm cutting its head off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll swallow your soul. Come get some. Christ, I've lost where I am on this already. Yeah, pretty much that's all he did, yeah. Then the episode did something that I didn't expect. I was like, hey, what's that crystal? and I'm looking at two dragon heads, and I'm saying, no, 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 it's not. It can't be. These writers don't have the guts. I didn't want to believe it, but they brought out the Great Catastrophe. Remember when I said in the Curse song review where I said I felt like Ghost Game was saying screw you to the show that shall not be named? I feel like they did it again because they felt like it even because they felt like it. Even Angoramon was like, Zed Millenniumon was catastrophic. Only difference here is we don't have two holy dragons with two little children screaming for half the episode in a pocket dimension and a giant feck off Gaia Force spirit bomb to save us. Now, was Zed Millenniumon handled well here? I'm still not sure, but I know Hero is the reliable one, but I don't think I'd trust a child with the Great Catastrophe to put in his drawer. Blacktailmon Uber should have just taken it, I guess. It's for plot. But I'm going to be upset if it isn't. And I think we did get to hear Uber's voice. I think so. I'll give this episode a 4. And I guess my favorite this week is Angoramon for the possible reference. Did we hear Uber's voice? Uber speaks? I thought it just nodded silently. Well, we'll have to go back and rewatch that.
Yeah.
I don't remember Uber talking, but if it's just a case of it going, I don't know if that counts. Like,
do you think the way
he picked it up and I didn't, kind of thing? Like,
do you think instead of Hero actually getting to keep it, the way he's really, I don't want to say obsessive, but the packages have to be delivered and whatever. If he was sent to pick that up, do you think he'd just sneak in and steal it when Hero's not there to actually get it?
No.
No? Because we part of his whole thing, isn't it? He'll make sure the package is delivered no matter what.
Yeah, so if the package has been intercepted, will he? Maybe. I mean, again, it really
depends on if he was sent to get it or if he just showed up to get it or if there was an order behind it or not.
But it really puts a lot of this in perspective. That is actually a very good question because it actually puts a lot of this in perspective because Uber's appearing at just the right moment when it does also feeds back into that whole the one who sent us here thing.
Yeah.
So presuming the one who sent us is Hokuto, right? Yeah. I don't think that's a secret at this stage. The card game basically spoiled that. How much of this has Hokuto orchestrated?
Yeah, like if he knows, I'm sending so and so and they're going to be defeated, but they won't be able to defeat him properly, so I better send him to pick them up.
Yeah.
So he's not still, terrorizing the world.
Yeah, I'd
be very surprised if Hokuto's not the one sending them, or at the very least
being controlled by the one doing it or working alongside them in some respect. Yeah. It
wasn't talking, it was more like a grunt. Okay.
Oh, okay. So it was like a
okay, we don't need to go back and
watch it. We don't need to go back and watch it. Okay, cool.
Fiance.
Yeah, but Angoramon with the catastrophic or the Great Catastrophe reference was good. Reiko says, I want to slap all of those people and shout in their faces. The Zed OP was the one that fought the frigging legendary Tamer Rio a dozen times, learning and growing. It's way above the average.
I don't get that.
Well, no one plays the card game for the anime only. Well, then they should stop spoiling the plot with the cards' effects, shouldn't they?
Okay. Now I get it. Sorry, I was just reading that and I was like, I really don't understand what you're saying there. But it's the people overestimate Zed way too much. But that kind of goes with what I said. They have to...
different universe, different rules,
Yeah. I feel like we say that so often.
Well, that's the problem when you've got a multiverse.
Yeah.
And that's the problem because everything's a multiverse. Now, Digimon was a multiverse back in the 90s.
Yeah.
The V-Tamer manga, running Adventure 01, two different versions of Taichi. God, remember when we only had 2 versions of Taichi? Simpler days.
How many Taichis are there now?
V-Tamer, Adventure 99, and by proxy 02 Try Kizuna, same one.
Yeah.
So we won't count those
Yeah.
by name. So V-Tamer 99, 2020, Cross Wars. Now, I will put an asterisk next to the Cross Wars one. The Cross Wars one is inferred to be the 99 one.
Right. It's not confirmed.
But I feel like it's one of those cases where it's a different version of the events of 99.
Right.
Because the show, it doesn't fit into the continuity. Like something like the Great Crossover shouldn't. It's meant to be a big fan servicey thing.
It's kind of like with a Doctor Who, and they all come together and do the thing, and then go away and forget it ever happened.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Then the Tai Chi from the 2020 Tai Chi from the V-Tamer manga is in same reason. It's inferred to be the 2020 Tai Chi.
Yeah.
But I think you can put an asterisk next to it.
Right.
So that's technically 5.
Yeah.
Then you have Adventure PSP game Tai Chi. You have video game Tai Chi from the DS games.
Are they not 99 Tai Chi?
Different versions of those events.
Okay.
So, plus the Adventure PSP game differs from the Adventure 99 anime. So same story, but different diverging paths. Like everybody can get to Mega in the PSP game.
Yeah.
Imagine Mimi in 99 having Rosemon. Yeah. So that's 7. I'm trying to think. There's probably another manga I'm forgetting that uses a Tai Chi-esque or, Tai Chi equivalent human, but those are the 7 that come to mind immediately.
This Dark Tai Chi, is that still...
Oh, that's just a joke by the fandom.
Okay.
Because he
wasn't in a 2020 era.
No, because in 2020, everybody, 2020 had everybody break up every 5 minutes and go off and do their own thing.
But Tai Chi was always with them?
Yeah. Yeah. So it was kind of a joke when the Dark Agumon showed up at the start of Ghost Game for Gulu's first one, that it was like it was Tai Chi had dimension hopped. Yeah. It was a dark Tai Chi to go along with the Black Agumon.
Okay, I thought maybe there was like an episode of 2020 that he'd been in.
Oh no.
That it was like a...
Oh no, I'd have never shut up about that. No. Yeah. Oh well, okay. If we want to go to get that technical,
you were very. I don't want to say triggered by him, but
right. If we want to get that technical,
yeah,
the episode of 2020 with Algomon, the sexy human looking Algomon, has an infinite number of Tai Chis.
Right.
And Agumon has to figure out which one is the real Tai Chi among an infinite number of them, and they've all different personality quirks and things. Okay. Whether you want to chalk that up to illusions or them being actual Tai Chis.
I was gonna say like holograms or something.
Yeah. But that's on a very base petty level.
Yeah.
Well, actually.
Yeah.
But
like saying there's like saying the 12th Doctor is like 10 billion years old or whatever.
Yeah, because he recycled himself in that machine for millennia.
Yeah.
To punch a crystal wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, your comment hasn't been forgotten. We're just commenting on the other comments. Don't worry.
No, it's not forgotten. We're still back here on the other comments.
On the other page. So,
don't worry, we'll get to it.
So finishing up the comments that have been left on last week's podcast.
Before you start that, I need to blow my nose.
Oh, okay. Just says every single one of those Tai Chis were bombs. All right, so Pedja has left us with one final comment. As for episode 62, I would say this episode was okay. It was nice to see Hover Espimon finally. I liked Clavis Angemon in this episode. He's actually represented as a good guy. But Kingdom Hearts vibes, Beyblades, Keyblade stuff. Beyblade, Jesus Christ. There's a crossover. The Digimon Beyblade episode. There's a crossover. I will say this, Hero is the main protagonist with the most spotlight in the whole franchise. No. Hero has not been spotlighted more than Taichi 2020. I'm sorry. No.
Getting close to?
Has a partner with 9 evolutions. That is the biggest number of evolutions in the whole franchise, and now has a second partner. We don't know if...
No, I don't think he has a second partner.
No. Because Hover Espimon can't go further. The dim card would have spoiled... Digimon Con, new Espimon dim card. Ooh. Maybe Hover Espimon will go beyond.
Maybe.
I would give this episode a 3. Also, more we go into this show too, the more humans are aware of Digimons. I do wonder if there's going to be a human that will try to use Digimon for something bad. Well, what was the last time we got to see Hero? We got to see Hokuto.
He is the one doing the bad with the Digimon.
He is the one doing the bad with the Digimon. The last time we saw Hokuto was Impurity, by way of flashback, right?
Was it?
No, I don't want to say it was as far back as Oleamon. Surely Hokuto has been in the show since Oleamon.
Oh, it must have been.
That was 46. He's had to have had some sort of 5-second cameo since. No, he wouldn't have been an Impurity. No, sorry. He was we assume he was mentioned. Okay, Neko, no. Maybe Second Sight, no. King of Knowledge, no. Curious Lake. Jeez, has it been the Oleamon episode?
I think it has. I'm trying to remember. Unless Hero has just gone and remembered something quickly and they're having a little flashback.
Okay. It might actually be episode 46.
Are we thinking there was a flashback because of the thing with Gamamon and the little scarf in the sleeve?
No.
No?
No, because I just remember... I remember Oleamon being like, because Hokuto put her on her bad food path.
Yeah.
But...
And the Antilamon were talking about him as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
He helped them with something, yeah.
Yeah.
After that, one of these...
Hokuto turned Oleamon into a child groomer.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have those thoughts. I wish I could purge that from my mind.
That's exactly what happened, though.
It is what happened. In a very loose way of looking at that episode.
But no, between all of these, aside from them saying the one who sent us,
yeah,
nothing is flashing. You mean Hover Espimon is gonna break the chain?
Just break the chain. Well, he has to have an extreme fight first, and then he can break the chain. As today's episode already showed, he has the potential to be the winner. Anyway, cool.
So that's all the comments.
That is all the comments. So let's go back to the chat then.
Nothing hunger for or anything.
No. Okay, cool.
Nice.
So, and Desmond commented on one of the shorts I put up on the channel saying the pain of horse abuse in relation to my stop suplexing the horses video from the triangle strategy playthrough last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, God. My throat's feeling stabby, so...
Have a lozenge.
I think I shall. Okay. So then, let's chat. So let's see. Codpass said completely off topic, but has there been any other Digimon human romance plots other than the Ayataramon episode and whatever is going on with Kyoshiro and Jellymon-sama?
Hey, Tara says Jellymon's crush is one-sided. I don't believe that. Maybe when she's Jellymon, but otherwise, no, I don't think that's one-sided at all.
I would not have. I would. I know my crush on Amphimon is one-sided. Sorry, that is one. Well, no, you know what? No, I said what I said. I just have to roll with that now. This is my life now.
1 second.
Okay. So, no, I don't think so. I'm trying to think. Definitely not in 99. Nothing in 02. Just Daisuke being creepy on Hikari. Tamers. No.
Unless you want to count those Digimon that wanted to impregnate Hikari. That was a one-sided crush for sure. I think I just traumatized AJ. Oh.
So,
No.
so Meg is no longer on the show.
I own the show now.
No.
I know how to fill a room with silence. Me too.
No, but I mean, Takato and Jury is human romance. There's been nothing at like there's no human Digimon interspecies romance. There's so Frontier, they are the Digimon, so that doesn't track. Savers, no. Cross Wars, no. Mon, no. Because none of the partners are big waifus. That's interesting, actually.
Yeah.
None of the partner or Atmon are female or waifus.
I know they're female.
No.
Huh.
Even Aries, well, Dokumon's a good boy.
Yeah.
With only pure wholesome thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
That might be close. That might be the closest we have to Kyoshiro and Jellymon.
Yeah.
Like, that's one-sided, though. Well, then again, no, she did accuse him of cheating.
Did. Yeah.
There you go. Eri and Dokomon from Atmon.
There we go.
Yeah, in Cyber Sleuth, I think Hacker's Memory, you can romance a Lilymon, and she'll give you her meat. Hey, I'm not making stuff up here. It like the text box literally says you got Lilymon's meat.
Amazing. Show the chat.
Yep. If I can find it. No, not Lillian. Lilymon.
Wow, it's just not happening.
It's just not.
Back to Lillian again. We're eating some meat.
Yeah, that's not the screenshot I wanted.
Go back.
She does well. I suppose it also makes sense because in the world games she runs the meat farms.
Yeah, it's not coming up. That's it. That's all you're getting.
That's all. Yep, no image.
I have to
Good.
go back and find it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll get the screenshot from somewhere and pop it into Discord. Desmond?
I'm confused as to why YouTube blocked that comment.
YouTube understands.
It understood that, yeah. That's weird.
YouTube read the subtext.
Only you could romance a Goulus for the beach. I didn't say that. Codpass said that.
Oh, okay.
Justin said you've got Lilymon's flower necklace.
I'm not a Dark Tyrannomon, though. Found it. Oh, it's that spelling of Lilymon. That's why.
Also a really shitty screenshot.
It's also a really bad screenshot. Hold on. If I visit the website, will it? Oh, yeah, essential.
Oh, jeez, no wonder it's such a bad screenshot. It's tiny.
Yeah, what the hell?
Nah, never mind. YouTube, you pervert. Meg out here exposing me. Yeah, look, we've already established I'm a weirdo, so you know we gotta expose all the weirdos so we can have a club. You're not gonna find it.
No,
Just
I'm.
leave it.
Yeah, I'm upset now. That like we did find one screenshot and it's super tiny compressed.
Yeah. Look, Codpast, don't worry, because when all the Gamamon evolutions are on screen, the only thing I can see is their crotch armor. So that's the only thing I can focus on. So I've definitely focused on Gulis's meat at some point.
I hate my life.
No, you don't.
I'm getting awfully close.
Same, honestly. See? I'm not the only one. Oh, the universe decided I had to lose the hearing in one of my ears for that.
Good, good. All right, well, I get the reaction channel sweats whenever Gulus appears. um, fine. I thought I might have found it on Twitter. I'm sure so. I thought someone would have shared that screenshot, but no. So, right, well, we move on then to the artist alley.
Yeah.
Hold on. Cool. So let me just so I believe so we were saying for Reiko we have a Tonosama Gekkomon and a Sethilamon to show off.
I just remembered what the Tonosama Gekkomon looks like.
All the faces, all of them.
Before Ghost Game, have there been any other opposite gender Digimon partners?
Yeah. Well, by this one's more of a technicality, but Chica and Piyomon and Sabers. Piyomon is very much a man's man kind of
Mm.
Piyomon. But considering Chica was never officially given a Digivice, it's really your own call on that one.
Mm. But
Tamers Tamers had Jury and Leomon.
Mm.
02 had Hawkmon. Well, that might have been a dub thing. I don't know if Hawkmon was a girl in the Japanese version. But Miyako and Hawkmon.
Pokemon, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's happened before.
Yeah, I remember.
Eri and Dokomon.
Yeah.
I mean, going back to that again, Eri and Dokomon is still opposite genders.
Eri and Pearl. What's the fashion one?
Dressmon?
Mm.
I think Eri has that chip.
Mm.
So yeah, that's not counting the games.
Okay, so
Cross Wars, even Cross Wars. Akari eventually gets Darulumon as her partner.
okay.
So Darulumon is just Drill Garurumon.
Mm.
She eventually gets him, so that counts, I guess.
Mm.
So yeah, there's an example across all the shows, actually.
Mm.
So okay. So let me bring up the oh, Rico says, I may also have Zed. I think I could have finished it in a day or two, but yesterday was the rare occurrence of me talking with my dad for hours, and I also got an update of a game and 2 releases.
Fair.
Oh, cool. Well, if it's not done, we can show it off on the Atmon show.
Yeah. Or next week.
And and get everything up to date. I will also be in contact about your employment.
Stop interrupting Ghost Game, would you?
No. Yeah, look, if you're able to finish, if you get finished Seed today, will you actually have it done while we're still on air? That'd be wild. I doubt that, but like, yeah, we'll show it off.
Not that I doubt you. I mean, we won't be on for that long.
No.
1 in the morning.
Yeah, okay. So we'll have to show it off on the Atmon show.
Send an email.
This hour, it can wait. I don't want to work on Sundays. That's fair. Don't work on Sundays. Give yourself 1 day at the very least. So so if you have Z done by the Atmon show, we'll show it off on Wednesday. Okay, so where were we? So the first drawing, before we worry about Z Millennium on it all, let's show off Tono-sama Gekomon.
Stop telling everyone about it.
Reiko, that's not how evasion. It's not evasion if you're advertising it. That's not how evasion works. You don't wear camouflage and then walk up to somebody. It's not you're not John Cena. They can see you. Sorry. It was just funnier to me than I think it actually was. So right, so if you don't already, go follow Reiko on Twitter.
Oh, no.
What?
The 2 pictures together make it look like a
giant
big butt. Yeah. Like it's already his butt, but
if you don't follow Reiko on Twitter already, go do so. Fantastic Digimon art, and I love showing it off every week, and yeah, because it makes me happy. So
same. Sometimes it makes me a bit scared, but it's still good. You are too corrupt and dirty to imagine that. It was right there, 2 big butt cheeks.
are you talking about? We're perfectly say so. So let us go forth. You must be Jiraiya. You must be Jiraiya. Let us go forth. Yeah, it reads like manga. But yeah, this is really fun. I like this art. I like all the faces, and watching the time lapse for this come together and just like, you think the faces are so creepy, but they were like even creepy before all the layering went on. Watching the time lapse for this one was really fun.
That lady there, is absolutely terrified, and I love it.
So is this one in the middle, Kyoshiro?
I can't imagine, so it looks small.
Yeah. But yeah, no, look, really fun. If I swap over to the textless version,
Show the time lapse if you want.
I will. So you could, like, it's just without the text, like, you just get a better look at all the faces, and they are.
Oh, I don't like the way the horns.
Kyoshiro is yet to join. Oh, so this is before.
Yeah,
okay.
I suppose he would have been standing up there.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah,
it kind of looks like a strawberry.
Better than the butt, I suppose.
But I don't like the way those horns break out of his back.
No. So yeah, actually, hold on. Just what? Since you've brought that up, can we just bring that detail up?
Ugh.
Like here, they actually do like come out of his back.
Yeah.
You see the skin around them. It's really good. And then
There she is. Big scary face. Oh, that guy looks like a zombie.
yeah, this one.
Yeah. Below there.
Oh yeah. I really do. I love this face with the tears. It's really striking, and like if you take anything away from this, it's that image.
Reiko said, "I wouldn't want to eat that strawberry." Godpass said, "Delicious."
So, here's the time lapse. So the time lapse, it looks like a strawberry.
Oh.
Yeah, I love watching the process.
Yeah.
Like that, like there, like the faces here, especially the middle one. It looks like blood coming from its eyes. And then you got the shading and the detailing, and they make them look a bit more 3D.
Under that skin.
Yeah. No, you really do get that sensation.
Yeah, like the skin kind of pushing upwards into the head.
Yeah. It really does feel like it's wrapped around them.
Like when, when Freddy Krueger's pushing through the wall.
Yeah.
That kind of way. Yeah, I'm not wrong when I say strawberry. Sure, that will scare little Timmy.
It's great. I really do like this one.
Yeah. Getting absorbed by the back of a giant frog must be a weird way to die.
Say so.
Yeah.
And then we move on.
I still can't get over the fact that he couldn't feel like people getting absorbed into him. I feel like I'd feel someone's feet going in and hitting my ribs and my spine and whatever. I don't know if frogs have bones, but you know what I mean.
No, I get you. So here we have
It's not like Ghost Game is a series for children. Wait, no.
Who cares about little Timmy? So here we have the Sathilamon one. Or Chithilamon, whatever. Cathilla.
Like Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cathilamon. Yeah, so I was right. Sorry, I think I said it weird the other day, and Reiko's like, "Well, now I know you just don't know how to pronounce that." I'm like, "Oh wait, no, I do." So I do like this one.
Yeah, when Reiko was drawing this, I think it was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, those eyes are blinding me with the migraine.
The eyes are very bright.
They're so bright.
Like, I feel like they could illuminate a room by themselves.
Yeah.
Like, the image would just come to life and act it like a flashlight. I I really do like it's a very simple design, but I think it works really well. Like I love
Yeah.
this thing of like its wings like wrapped around it like a jacket or a scarf.
Yeah.
It's a really
It's
cute
almost
detail.
like, because he's so punk, it's almost like, those denim sleeveless
Yeah,
tops. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. That's yeah, it's like he's got this fur collar or something.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really good. Um, I don't even really need to boot up the textless one for this because
Anything you'll see is the end of his tail. Yeah.
yeah, it's not like which is
Although the
great. And
texturing on that
the
is
texturing
lovely.
on the
Yeah.
bandage is probably worth removing the text. So look at oh my god, that is really good texturing on the bandages.
There goes a genius at fabric. Yeah, and it looks really old as well, like he's had it there for a while.
Yeah. And then just the texturing on the feathers and this the rope
thread, yeah.
stitching holding his fin together.
Fin, wing, yeah.
um has multiple tongues, which we'd seen on the show. And
Yeah.
yeah, those eyes are blinding.
Yeah, they're actually hurting me to look at now. Like, I know I have a migraine, but still.
And yeah.
Is that attached to his arm fin thing?
Which
The well, the one that's broken. Is that like, because the other one is just completely blue.
yeah.
So did he attach something to it to make it look like that, or is that the dead thing that's just
That might be
attached on?
the dead thing because it was
Yeah.
like that in the show as well. Look,
Because I mean,
he's a
did he
bit he's a
stitch back
bit
on and it's just gone black because it's decayed or
yeah.
something?
I think that's the idea because it is very
It's supposed to be a play on Cthulhu. I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Anything that starts with CTH, I always assume it's Cthulhu.
Yeah.
That's the only word I know that starts with CTH.
Chthonian? I doubt it's that.
But yeah, he's kind of they were making him out to be some kind of water god or something, the people
Yeah.
at the temple.
I wasn't
So
sure if they were feather or if it was supposed to be like a bat. I would have said like a bat because marine engemons are feathery, and he's meant to be the like anti-marine engemon.
yeah, he'd be the Devimon version
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
If and I said before we were watching that episode,
Yeah.
if we didn't already have marine Devimon,
This would be
that
it.
would be
Yeah.
marine Devimon.
It would have
So
a cool name like that.
like
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, marine Devimon could be Cathilamon.
Yeah. Underused and underrated design, having the wings wrap around the front.
I thought the right arm was cut off and he replaced it with a piece of leather. I mean, that works too.
That works too. That's what I'm wondering. Is it like, yeah, it could be a piece of leather, or is it just dead arm that he's still attached to him? I don't know.
Well, given that he's a Digimon, if he got his arm cut off, would the lopped off piece just disappear as data?
Yeah, so it's got to be something.
But yeah, no, I really do like this.
The eyes are just boring into my soul.
Yeah, this might be one of my favorites in the last few weeks, to be honest.
Yeah, I really like it.
Mm.
I really like the shape of his head too.
Yeah, there's just something very visually pleasing about the whole image.
Yeah. It works really well.
Yeah, like whether it's there's just something visually pleasing about it all, and then we'll bring up the time lapse, and he looked very scary in the sketch.
Yeah, little gremlin.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, the evil ones always have that torn looking mouth, don't they?
Mm. Again, I love watching the process. Oh god, his eyes literally just light up. That's so fun. I actually like the shading here at this stage. I really like that.
Because it follows perfectly the golden ratio, that's why it's pleasing to look at.
Ah. See? It's a skilled artisan letting you know how their craft works. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. So we have I'll bring up Hase and we'll see what they've crafted for this week's episode.
Oh, they couldn't see that. Just when AJ was closing the tabs, just all the faces from Thomas Hamagekko just appeared zoomed in. Oh, the sketch has been colored in.
No, that was what it was like last week.
You sure?
Yep, because those
I don't
are
remember it
those
being
are the
purple.
same model kit images.
Yeah, I don't remember it being purple.
No, it was. That is the same image from last week.
The color.
No.
I remember that being black and white.
Nope.
No, okay. I'm just crazy.
Yep. So this is Hase's contribution for this week's episode, and by God, like that's amazing.
It is, but I have to say that Clavis Angelmon looks really fat because of the angle. He looks like he's just a big bulbous thing.
Don't fat shame the Angelmon.
I'm not fat shaming.
Being a landlord is hard work.
See what I mean? It's just the way his armor goes out in the shadows and all that, but my brain just sees it as one big piece.
He's also not complete.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, especially compared to...
He's in the background, he's not supposed to be.
Yeah, but especially compared to these guys, like... It's brilliant, though.
Fast and powerful, yeah. Hase is... I'm telling you, Hase sees the show before we do. He's a week in advance.
Okay. I won't dwell on it too long. SB1 has some nice assets. He's just Elizabeth Hurley and Austin Powers.
No. Fembots. He wasn't a fem.
She was.
Turned out to be one?
Mm.
I don't remember that. It's been a long time since I watched Austin Powers. I just remember the blonde one. Well, all the blonde ones, because they were like an army of blonde ones.
Yeah, no, she was the same.
Okay. Gonna pop our Discord link in. Anyone would like to join the Discord and talk about everything? There's your invite. Ultimates in Ghost Game, Demigod, World Destroyer, Wandering Hunter of Angels, Landlord of an apartment building.
Yeah, that's par for the course, isn't it? And next week we might have a gluttonous bike rider.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if they have Beelzemon's motorcycle next week and they don't do an Akira slide reference, I'll be very upset. Like 0 out of 5. All right, well, if Meg is sharing the Discord links, I think that's about time for us to wrap up. So, chat, any final thoughts on this week's episode? Or Meg, any final thoughts on this week's episode?
I just want to know more about SBMon and where it's gonna go. Is he gonna be a partner? Is he gonna be Hero's partner? Is he gonna be Awie's partner?
I would prefer Aoi.
I would, but she's not the one who made him evolve.
Hero making SB1 evolve makes sense, and you're all wrong. Serious man got liposuction. Oh.
He's just not been eating as much Psycho lately. That's all. If Hero is Hero.
Hero put Gamamon on a diet and it's retroactively affected all the other evolutions.
Oh, I nearly forgot about me.
Cool. Well, guys, that is all from us for today. It is 20 to 2 in the morning, so we are going to get out of here. malnutrition from only eating champions.
That's true. If he's
Yeah.
only eating it, then where's he getting all his muscle? No protein in that chocolate.
No. So he needs to remember the shiny, the sparklies.
The sparklies, yeah.
Yeah, you see,
You can eat the sparklies.
eat the sparklies, Gabamon.
He did try salmon, didn't he? I remember Hero was feeding him different things to try to figure out what he was saying.
Yeah.
Like he fed him something that was spicy, and he said it was something
Wait.
like another word like champion buff.
Oh, he said it was kawaii, so scary.
Scary was spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2020 at night.
No, that was a couple of hours ago. That was when we were hoping to start.
Do you cringe when you look at the clock and it says 2020?
No, because I understand that number existed before that show. When
It was
20
a bad year.
when 20 it was a bad year. I got a bad season of Digimon out of it, and but I met you guys, so maybe it's not too bad. Hey, chat.
Oh, look at you.
I'm tired. Okay.
And you're sick.
That too.
So
That's my
Getting all
excuse.
woozy and lovey-dovey because you have
I'm
painkillers.
sentimental because I'm not well. That's my excuse. Proceeds to fuck. Yeah, see, that's what it's all about, innit? That's what it's all about. So, at least Desmond's appreciative. So look, we will leave it there. Itsudate shijite. Shijite? Itsudate shijite?
I think that's a line from a song.
So, guys, we will be back on Wednesday with episodes 33 and 34 of Atmon. I think. Let me just double check the Atmon. No, sorry, 35 and 36. Ooh, wow, I thought we were further back. Like, numbering wise, I thought we were further back, but no.
Because we were... Yeah, sorry. I should have caught that. I knew we were further.
Yeah.
Because I can never believe we're as far as we are.
Yeah, we're over the halfway mark for Atmon. So a couple of weeks we're going to be finished. And if it works out the way it's continuing to work out, Atmon and Ghost Game might finish at the same time, which could be very fun.
That opens us up for everything.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm thinking Tamers and Cross Wars next.
Yeah.
Because Cross Wars is still on Crunchyroll. So I want to try and get through that before licensing expires or something. So yeah, from the show that will not be named. I thought it looked familiar.
Ah.
Yeah. So, guys, much love. Thank you all for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join the channel membership and get yourself some cool Cyber Sleuth emotes, by all means, feel free to. It certainly helps the channel out, and you know, the more of you that sign up, the more emotes I can give you guys to play with, and the more time I'll have to put my how I would write X thing. The more time I'll have to do that. So all the love and support is always appreciated every week. Feel free to pop over to Discord and chat with us there. We talk about the card game, we talk about the anime, we talk about just general nonsense.
Yeah.
So come on over. It's always a party. Much love to you all. Thank you all for being here. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yggdrasil willing. Much love, everyone. And bye.
Bye.